You're wrong.
Who are you, who are you talking to?
That, Glenn, I swear it. Any love I once had for my stepsister has been tossed aside. Only hatred remains. If I could tear that woman to shreds right this very moment, I would! I don't care if she's the Emperor. It's no different than killing anyone else. So I beg you, all of you, do not worry about my resolve. Please, Father, and you too, stepmother, do not gaze at me with that look in your eyes. I will bring you her head soon, and when I do, you may finally rest in peace. I know it. Yes, I know it.
Y'all see anybody right? I don't think he's talking to anybody right. Good day, good people. It is another fine day in the year of the horizon. Toon Link, Dave, and your United States Aviator back once again with more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. There we go. I got your comments here, your fantastic comments, your good comments. There's been a lot of recording for me this week, but it's also been a lot of fun things. We started Persona. If you didn't check out Persona starting, you should check that out because, oh boy, man, that has some quality spots, and I'm actually really excited to get back into that. Season finale of the Danganronpa Hunger Games, which was nice. We got some new content there. Do we have the same champ? Do we have a new champ? You'd have to go and see. You might have already seen. I don't know. Most of you who watch Fire Emblem have already watched pretty much everything else, which is neat, and I appreciate you guys. Y'all are great. Let's look at these comments. I'm starting with Anthony Sub, who I hope your comments are fixed up, because I'm actually recording this Saturday. But I'm actually super, so let me start by saying this is the start of all new content, because it's part 2, and I'm actually super excited for this. I've been waiting to do this one too. But yeah, hopefully your comments are working now, because I saw that your comment got, like, dropped, and then you had to comment on my comment. But if that happens, you can just comment on my comment again. It's whatever. Controller death was at 1 hour and 50 something. Sounds about right. If you were C Sport with 30, it's C. If you were C+, then it's D+ for the armor, I guess. The heavy armor. Mr. Backup, is that you? I love him. I miss him and I love him. The blue lines really do have the most changes. They do. And then there's Mercedes, who only adds a hat and supposedly gets shorter hair. Her hair is shorter, I'll give her that. You had the Chalice, which I thought I put the Chalice on Ingrid, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to risk it, and I didn't feel like looking. Yeah, there's no way to save to do from that particular thing. I wish there was. That's sad. That sucks. That's why I was also kind of excited for this, but also kind of not excited. It's bittersweet. So, I'm gonna get through these comments, but then I'll ask a question, but then I'll just... If it's something that I don't need to know yet, or as a spoiler, then, you know, it's whatever. Let's see. Salvage said, great video, bro. Thank you. Oinky the Ink. I didn't read, like, any of this comment because it started with, hey, spoiler, so I was like, but thank you for commenting. Scarlet Blue Dark Pegasus, Ferdy, no, I know. Oh, you actually did continue playing, I read this. And you were able to recruit everyone in the run, that's interesting. I kind of want to try and do that, but it also feels like it might take away from stuff, but also... Screw Edelgard. Not really, but kind of. I don't know. I just want to see her reasoning. That's why I'm excited for the Black Eagles, too. Oh gosh, part 2. Post-time skip Dimitri. I want to cry. That man needs a hug. RIP to do now. Freaking to do. That's a shame. Jessica, who posted this fantastic comparison between, Skylord slash Nitewing's reunions? Yes. My brain was like, reunitions, and I was like, that's brain. That's like saying 0 BC exists, or 0 AD. If you haven't watched Persona, I'm still salty. For some reason, you can only also, I'm gonna have to freaking explain to the people who watch Persona but don't watch Three Houses this psychic physics debate. Because it continued there. it was super intentional there. It wasn't intentional here for the first part, but now it's just intentional. That's the running gag. Except it's not a gag, it's legit. For future reference, I believe Dimitri will be in the cathedral for the next few months like he was for this month. Interesting. Dimitri tried his best to hide his mental state from everyone around him. He did a very good job for the most part. Dimitri said, everyone has something that is unacceptable within them. I certainly do. And I'd wager you do as well. I wonder which is best, Professor. To cut away that which is unacceptable, or to find a way to accept it anyways. His words exactly. I looked in the event gallery. I do remember that. I remember that, and I'm pretty sure find a way to accept it was what I went with. Hilda. I understand. Hilda's only recruitable this month. That's why hers was so high this month. For the Black Eagles. On the church route. The ship has returned. He's returned the ship, at least for the month. I hope he's still there, if I'm being completely honest. Good, whatever, poor son. Freaking, Cyril, I feel bad for him that I don't love and appreciate him, but I do need to find him a replacement for Dedu, because he was a major component for the Punch Club, so... Gotta find a replacement for that boy. R.I.P. Caspar, banished to the Brother Zone. Poor Caspar, I feel for him too. Dimitri suffers from both visual and auditory hallucinations. Freaking Sarah all over again. Whoops. I should have told you to put Caspar against Randolph. They have a connection. Caspar and Randolph. I wouldn't have known. Did we kill Randolph, or does he come back in part 2? Well, we'll know. As a part of New Game Plus, you can give Dimitri a different hairstyle. We're going to play around with those in just a second, actually. About Dedu's death compared to Dimitri's on Verdant Wind. Dimitri's death had a reliable witness, being Hilda. Dedu's, if it had a witness, it would have been witnessed by Dimitri, who's unreliable right now due to his mental state. So you're saying there's a chance? I just don't want to get my hopes up, but I know I brought up that comparison too. For the next story mission, I believe Randolph shows up. Yes, Caspar. So I was like, I believe we didn't kill him and that he shows up. Maybe, but this is all new stuff, so I could have just been completely wrong now that I think about it. Favorite time skips. Ash or Ingrid. I do like Ingrid's post-time skip. I kind of miss her hair from part 1, but overall I think it's a good look for her. Favorite time skip from the Wolves, Hapi and Yuri. I'm a fan. Also, the time skip outfits for the Wolves are basically fancier versions of their default ones. And then we go to Pro Tag, Candy Gamers. Mr. Backup and Abyss Keeper is the best love story since Twilight, 100%. Wait, Edelgard has an empire. Edelgard has an imperial army. Edelgard wore a mask. Edelgard has a cape. Okay, Edelgard, where's your red lightsaber, huh? Where you hiding it? That's your true, like, don't try and hide that from us. We know. That's a good one. Petition to put Dimitri on the rats. I think he would try and kill the rats. I think that's a dangerous suggestion. For future routes, just to note, Ash and Petra's ending is really sweet. I'll keep that in mind. I didn't even know that they had scenes together. That's something I'll have to keep in mind once again. It's been 5 years and Mercedes and Ash are still level 20. What have they been doing? Goofing off, doing nothing. Mercedes has been baking sweets and Ash has probably been doing his best, but he has not been succeeding. Know what to do. He can't be dead. I don't want to believe that he's dead, but part of me does believe he's dead, and I'm not ready for that. Fanny! Let's see. Who's that boy white hair? I get a feeling it was Ash. Freaking Ash. Don't be serious, Avi. Oh, I'm not freaking Dedu. Thunder Boy. No, Ferdy, I love him so much. I hope that you would have gotten him. I tried. He was stubborn, and now he has to die again, and I have to experience Sad D again, and it's gonna be a sad time. Oh, well, there's the Black Eagles. Yeah, it's True Path. I know. I do want Ferdy. I like Ferdy, and I want to experience Ferdy, but now I have to kill him again. That's all it is. If I'm not mistaken, there are weapons that boost your armor ranking. That's a little too late for that now, unfortunately. We've seen True PTSD, post-time skip Dimitri. That's pretty good. I read that before and I was like, that's pretty good. But reading out loud, it's a different vibe, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. Like Claude, Dimitri has some pretty dope combat animations. I also do have to look at all of those combat animations. Dedu will be missed almost as sad as the loss of Ferdinand, but no, I love I love Dedu. Dedu was legit in terms of the list of people, because I've been thinking about the marriage, because I haven't forgotten about it. He was probably 1 or 2. He might have been ranking number 1. I'm not. And this is taken. We've only gone for about 9 minutes. That's interesting. Fourth World Reviews, who I'll actually slap a heart real quick. Remember, you have to find out the identity of the Death Knight in one of the paralogs. So we do that in this one. That's interesting. How are you liking the part 2 Blue Lions? You lost your strongest member of the Punch Club. Because I'm pretty sure Dimitri says if he's dead, he's dead. I hate. But how do you... So this is what I was thinking. This is why I'm like, he can't be dead. Because unless the game just did that to completely toss us, like, through a loop. Part of me is like, you can't get Dimitri's A and S scenes with anyone because he dies here. So unless I did something wrong, which I feel like you guys would have told me if there was a way that I could have reversed this decision on Dedu. I feel like you guys would have told me that. Unless... Because I don't think he's recruitable. I think, like, because, like, there's usually one person who's not although you can recruit Hilda on the other routes for, like, one specific week, one specific month. So maybe you can do the same with the church route with Dedu, and that's the only thing I could think of, but then you wouldn't be able to get his ending scenes with Dimitri. Right? Because you can never recruit Dimitri into another house. So that is the only reason why I'm like, maybe Dedu's still alive, but I don't know. But for right now, I'm gonna give the spiciest comment, and I think I might give it to Protag. No, I want to give it to mainly Thunder for PTSD, which is beautiful. I also kind of want to give it to Jessica because I watched that link and it was hilarious. But I might give it to Protag for the Star Wars joke. Could just cheat and give to everyone, but I don't like doing that. We'll give it to Protag. Why not? There were some good comments. There was a lot of hee ha-has in the comments this time, which we needed because, man, I was hurt. Let's explore. We get to see our wolves in their full gear, which I'm excited about. We also need to start by looking at all of this Nitewing support before I freaking forget, because we have a ton of support that we have just been waiting on. And they are probably all have to, like, walk around the monastery, so that's fine too. Cool. Yeah, I can't do any of those, which kind of sucks. Who has a darkened one? You. So we can view yours with Mercedes, so let's go ahead and do that, because we've been waiting for that one too.
Here you are.
Hello.
Oh, were you looking for me, Felix?
You were injured in the last battle. Are you okay?
I can't imagine why she was injured in the last battle. Maybe because her level is still like 20. What is she doing? Mercedes.
Fine now. Thank you for your concern.
Oops. Hit the log button with my thigh.
You really are troublesome.
Yep.
I'm so sorry. I didn't want to get in your way out there. I just couldn't help but worry. I was only trying to keep an eye on you.
What are you even doing on the battlefield? You endangered yourself and got hurt. Such a stupid thing to do.
Yes, of course, you're right. I have no excuses.
Why am I don't want to feel bad for her.
If you intend to carry on being such a fool, you'd best stay near me.
Are you sure? I'd hate to get in your way again.
You can,
Hmm?
You can keep thinking of me as your little brother. And that'd be better than going through this again.
Felix, this man's grown
But I
up.
thought you didn't like that. Didn't you say you were fed up with it?
I was, and I
I
am.
am fed up with it. I've already spent years filling in for someone who's dead.
Oh,
My older brother inspired love and respect. He was a great knight. He died. Since his death, his memory has followed me around like a shadow.
Oh, I didn't know you had a brother too.
everyone, all of them need such rehabilitation. They all need therapy.
I don't let my personal feelings distract me on the battlefield. Still, do I really remind you of him?
Oh,
Well, you don't look like him, but something about you feels so familiar. It just makes me want to protect you.
well, you're doing a terrible job. You're our worst healer.
That's not to say that you're incapable or unreliable or anything like that.
And that's not your fault, Mercedes. It's mine, but still.
In fact, it's quite the opposite. You're the one who just came to check on me.
You need to pay attention to your surroundings. You're reckless. Lives are at stake, including mine when I have to run over and save your skin.
Yep.
Yes, I'll try to be more careful. Thank you for being so kind, Felix.
Whatever.
Freaking Mercedes. Was cute though. How the dark blue indicates that they have a scene that's not with Nitewing. And then the light ones are the ones with Nitewing, which is super useful because they are almost all exclusively with Nitewing. And Dimitri, poor boy, just can't do any of them apparently because it seems Dimitri is unable to deepen his bonds right now, probably because he's still nuts. I don't know what it's gonna take to bring him out of that. But Caspar.
Did you hear, Caspar? There's been another theft in the pantry.
It's been 5 years since the last one, and they're doing it again?
Come on, we can't waste time arguing about it like last time. We gotta catch the guy.
Last time, 5 years ago. Is it Raph?
There he is. Corner him, Ash.
I've cut off his escape route. He's all yours.
Ha! You're not going anywhere, you dirty thief.
Nope, it's just a cook.
We did it. He was pretty nimble, but no match for the two of us together.
I guess, but I didn't think our thief would be so...
Oh,
Yeah, I never would have guessed a cat this big could sneak into our pantry.
that's precious.
So, what do we do with him?
You adopt him.
Weren't you the one barreling on about striking the culprit down last time?
It's true.
You really think I'm gonna attack him? Why don't you try your genius plan instead? Go ahead, talk it out. Let the cat explain himself. I doubt you'll understand a word the guy says.
Get Marianne, she pseudo-speaks animal.
I guess neither of us has the right solution here. So, what are we going to do with this? Oh!
Huh?
What? What did you do? What's going on?
Looks like he gave us the slip.
Well, that's cats for you.
He sure did.
Well, after a daring escape like that, I guess there's no more we can do.
I'll teach him a lesson if we ever catch him again. I thought of a pretty good plan to show him the error of his ways.
The bros.
I've got an idea of my own, so I guess I'd better find him first.
Is that a challenge? Well then, may the best plan win.
I hope this cat re-enters the scene. I love that their ending dialogue just is focused around that cat. Alright, and then last I think it's Annette and Caspar. Caspar had just a bunch on the ready.
Why did this have to happen?
Annette's post-time skip hair.
Getting separated from my own troop. I'm a failure as a commander.
It's good
It's
stuff.
already almost sunset. My wounds are aching. And I'm so hungry.
What did you do?
Maybe I'm just gonna die right here. But no! That's such a pathetic way to die.
That's right.
I wonder if the rest of my soldiers are okay. I'm so worried about them.
Up and at him, Annette. There you go.
Caspar? What are you doing here? I was wounded in the forest, lost sight of my troop. I wandered around and Oh, where is everyone?
Calm down, you got nothing to worry about. They're fine. My men retrieved the rest of your unit.
How did you all get lost?
You're the one we've been worried about. How you feeling? Are you hurt?
Wounded.
You've got a pretty painful looking wound on your leg.
Oh, I'm alright. Though I might have trouble running.
If you say so. I gotta admit, I got the chills when I heard you were missing.
Ooh.
Your soldiers told me what happened. I was only able to find you thanks to them. You've got a good troop there. You should be proud.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Annette? Not feeling so good after all?
No, that's not it. I was just thinking about what a hopeless commander I am.
Don't worry, you're not the commander. Nitewing is.
It's my job to look after my soldiers, but they ended up having to look out for me. If
That's-
I'm this hopeless, I shouldn't be out there at all.
No, you look out for each other.
What are you talking about? I don't know anyone around here who works harder than you. You put your all into your work and everyone knows it. Why do you think your soldiers are so loyal?
Caspar.
He's right.
There's no way they'd do so much for you if they didn't see it in you. Come on, let's head back. I'll help you if you're having trouble walking. Your soldiers are worried about you. Go show them you're doing just fine.
Yes, you're right. Thank you, Caspar.
No problem. Just remember that it's okay to make mistakes, as long as you're learning from them.
I feel like Caspar's has become a stand-up gent. Post time skip Caspar, my gosh. Alright, that's it. Because there's no other houses. So this is... we have to talk to everyone again. Because everything's new, my goodness. Okay. Alright. And we're walking out immediately and Yuri wants to chat. I'm fine with that.
Looks like I've got them all.
So elegant. Am I interrupting?
Nah, just wrapped up what I was doing. Need something, friend?
Probably. What is it that you're so wrapped up in? A blanket?
Oh, you mean this?
It's a diary.
I use it to write down the names of everyone I've lost over the years.
Oh, wow.
We lost a lot of lives back in the war. Some of them were only with me a little while. Some of them were family to me.
I wasn't ready for this deep of a scene. So what you wrote in your old notebook?
Is what I write in this one. I used the old one to practice writing like the Elder taught me way back when. And I repurposed it.
Wow.
Somewhere along the way, I figured I should record the names of those I've lost. The ones I failed to protect. There's nothing we can do for the dead, not in this world. Not really, anyway. And it's not like we know what happens after. So writing their names down here, that's all just for me. For the one who's still around.
Why do all of Yuri's scenes just hit a tough emotional
After
chord?
all, they deserve to be remembered. Even if they're not here to see it. We all shared the same dream. They lost their lives to build that dream. And as their leader, it's on me to remember them. However I can.
That's a heartfelt gesture.
Oh, you think so, do you? And here I thought I was just the heartless villain in your eyes.
Oh, I never said that.
Well, anyway, make of my notebook what you will. It doesn't matter much to me. If you go before I do, I'll make sure to add you in here as well.
We're not gonna say it. It's not as though I'm one of your people, jeez. You intend on putting my name in your notebook?
You heard me. I mean, you're not exactly one of my people, per se. At this point, I do have to admit that I can count on you.
Let's go.
I kinda get the sense that if I hang around you, that dream I've been grasping for will become all the more real.
Yeah, it seems that's the way whenever someone hangs out with Nitewing.
So, do me a favor and don't go dying on me, okay?
No promises. Same to you.
It'd take a lot to get rid of me. I was born under a particularly lucky star.
Which is...
Cat got your tongue? Looks like you want to say something but don't know how.
So much talk of names and yet I don't know yours.
That again? You don't give up easy, do you?
Huh.
Alright, alright. I'll toss you a bone. My name's not actually my name.
Seems like Nitewing figured that out.
But it's the one I'm enrolled with here at the Academy. The one I've hung on to as the adoptee of House Row. Come to think of it, the last I heard someone use my real name was... a very long time ago. From my mom. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll tell you. Perhaps if you decide to pursue that dream alongside me, you'll find out.
Well, now I want to know. You were already close to the top of the list, but with the Dugong, you might have shot your way into position number 1 or 2. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna keep walking. We do have to talk to everyone, though.
Right.
Because we didn't have any of the lines before. Let's see how our crops are growing after 5 long years of rest.
No.
No, they're growing just fine. Fool. Yes, let's do some gardening. Harvest. Some nice ambrosia. Give me these blues. Blue and white, sure. And then some fodlin seeds. Cultivate them. We do still have a lot of gold. I guess we're lucky in that regard.
Maybe.
Okay. So... Is everyone wearing blue? Because we're the Blue Lions? Because I like the blue gear. A lot. The blue gear is nice. Look at this.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Okay. What's up?
Do you have time
It's a
for a
quest.
request?
Catch the big one. Oh, well. If ye insist, the big one shall be caught. I know it's been 5 years, but once again, my skills are... No, I do want to fish. I want to catch all the fish. My skills are not rusty. Am I supposed to use one of these specifically? Oh, wow. Alright, my skills are a little bit rusty. Just a little bit. I had to shake off the ring rust. Now what is this? Fodland, I think, is the big one? Yeah, perfect. The best in the world, give me that. I should just go fishing for those. Who? Oh, hey!
I'd given up on ever seeing you again. Where have you been hiding?
Can I tell him in a lake?
Anyway, now that we're reunited in the land of the living, I must fulfill my promise.
To watch after me? Right, the promise.
That's right. I promised the captain I'd protect you in his stead, and now I'll make good on my word.
You might join the Punch Club. Is my punch only B+? Is it? Interesting. Well, we're not gonna do that. We'll see you later. I like how Nitewing was just like, oh right, the promise! Ah yes! You wanna throw, what's
Greetings,
up?
Professor. Nothing to report.
Well, isn't there?
You know, it's such a thrill to be able to greet you like this again.
If it's a thrill for you, I can't wait to talk to a
I
Abyss
almost
Keeper.
died as well in the battle 5 years ago. But I won't allow any enemies to get into this place again. I promise you that.
I believe you.
Even if the Death Knight shows up, I'll be sure to... Well, for now I'll keep training, so I can eventually feel confident that I can stop him.
I appreciate the honesty. My boy. But yeah, everyone wearing blue is nice. There's Ash over here.
You're kidding.
Oh, you're gonna also be sad. I feel the same.
Is Dedu really gone? There's so much more I wanted to say to him.
Yeah, I know, I didn't get his
He
scenes
was
either.
always so tender with the flowers in the greenhouse. I wonder how they're doing.
Yo, I hate this. Now everyone's gonna be like sad D. D's gonna fit in perfect with this cast. The Golden Deer are like, oh yeah, things are great. We're gonna do things. Yippee skippy.
There's an I hope things go back to normal soon.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, give me your quest. I'll find the thingamadoodles, the valuable secrets, valuable, yes. I'm gonna snatch. Ooh, arcane crystal. That's nice.
Hello there.
Can I actually walk out here? No? Okay. I think I might have tried once. What do you
Got a
need?
favor to ask.
Sure. Search for a remnant. Okay, so you want me to do something?
Oh.
I'll go this way. And there's Constance. I actually really want to see this one.
Another failure.
Okay. What?
How? Was there an error in my calculations?
You
I had precious
look.
few materials as things stood. Where will I get more once these run out?
I don't know what it is about the yellow and blue combo, but I am digging it. Like, not even like blue, but like almost purple blue. It's a good color combo. I'm really sorry.
Oh, don't act so rueful. You
Rueful?
carried out my directions faithfully. Neither the credit nor the blame ought to be yours. My grand achievement is further away than I had hoped. House Nouvelle's future seems so dim.
Don't give up. You shouldn't lose hope.
You're correct, of course. I mustn't be discouraged.
I'm always correct.
It is hard to maintain one's patience after 5 years.
Well, when you're just asleep those 5 years, I'm really Seteth Jr. out here.
In the greater context of the history of House Nouvelle, 5 years is barely worth counting.
Yeah. That's the spirit.
I have been in a low place indeed to require so much reassurance. And for your reassurance, I am truly grateful. You have spurred me to continue my research. You've been useful to me in many ways, in fact. Research assistant, confidant, test subject. All of this is preparing you well for your greater role to come.
Which is? Yeah, which is?
My personal attendant. There are few as naturally servile as you in all of Fodlan.
Okay.
When House Nouvelle is at long last restored, we simply must find the proper position for you.
Nitewing's like, oh, okay.
Granted, this will be difficult, perhaps even impossible to accept, given your current status.
What do you
But I
mean?
rarely let the impossible stop me.
Just like restoring House Nouvelle.
I shall see it all done. The restoration of my house, installing you as my servant, and more.
I feel like that's a downgrade from mercenary.
Are you ready for the next steps?
But I guess it's less life-threatening. I'm glad you've perked up.
Oh, come now. My sulk ended minutes ago.
Minutes.
Keep up. But on the rare occasion that I find myself at a loss, I grant you permission to lift my spirits.
Of course.
I don't know that I care for the hint of resignation in your tone, but no matter.
Whoa.
I expect you to do your all for the sake of my house nonetheless.
That was a legitimate, of course. Freaking Constance. Is a joy. Good. Alright. So we've still got tons of scenes to view. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious to like split up. It was like, hey, it's just a bunch.
Professor, is there any reason for me to remain here? I want to be useful, of course, but I'm not sure anyone needs me.
Interesting. You seem more glum in this one than you did in the Golden Deer. In the Golden Deer one, you were like, oh, yes, absolutely, I am here to show the world now.
If you really mean that, I will stay and do my best to help.
Glorious. Alright, toodaloo. Oh yeah, everyone lets me do that now. Dope.
Professor.
I hope we restore the monastery. Of course, me too.
Right.
Hey, Flame. Except I think you'd say the
During
exact same
Millennium
thing.
Festival, the leaders of all territories were supposed to gather together and pledge perpetual peace. But now that hope has been dashed, thanks to the Emperor's actions.
Classic
The Alliance
Edelgard.
is also divided on the subject of the Empire, so internal conflicts are a regular occurrence.
And you?
Professor, I am so glad you are unharmed.
Me too.
No matter the path you walk, I will be with you every step of the way.
Oh, my eyes didn't perk up because of that. Forget that. I mean, Flame's great, but forget that. It is past chapter 13, or it is chapter 13. We have to go down to Abyss and open up whatever is there.
Anything you ask of me, I shall see it through. You saved my life, and I am in your debt.
Well, yeah. It wasn't all me. We all did it. Where do I want to go? Guess we would just walk around the whole place, because we got a bunch of scenes to get. We'll keep walking this way.
Yes.
Seteth has maintained order. I believe you. There's probably someone this way. No scene this way, surprisingly. Lindhart? Hey, I forgot that I got you, to be completely honest.
The promise was made 5 years ago, but I must say I'm rather impressed by how many of us managed to make it.
All of us except for one.
I only showed up because I hope to see you again, Professor.
Oh, thank you.
I've been with my family in the Empire until recently. I admit to feeling a little guilty betraying Her Majesty, but only a little.
But only
now
a
that
little.
We're all together again. I suppose the fighting will begin soon.
You don't have to worry about that. You'll be taking a nap or something. Alright. Yeah, there's one here. Sylvain. Good. His have been...
that hurts.
Really good at revealing his character.
Ah, Professor. Thanks for stopping by.
What hurts? Why did you got her protecting me?
It's not bad. I was even told I'd be cleared for service starting tomorrow.
Okay.
Besides, I got this scar fighting for you. It's almost like a medal or something.
Still flirting. Are you happy? Didn't you want to kill me?
I certainly meant it when I said it, but...
You meant it? I thought you were joking.
When I thought you were going to be killed for real, my reflexes kicked in. I reacted without thinking. It doesn't mean I've stopped being jealous of you.
Fair.
But come on. I can't help but look up to you. If I'd had the guts to run away from home, I wonder if I would have cared as little about my crest as you do yours.
You don't have the courage?
No. But if I thought I could have escaped, I would have tried. I'd leave behind House Gautier, and the life of a nobleman, and anybody who knew I had a crest.
Just dye your hair.
Our home is to the very north of the kingdom. Just across the mountains from us is land inhabited by foreigners to Fodlan.
If you need a new hair and eye color, let me tell you, it's a little magic called Seteth.
It once belonged to Fargus, but now that the kingdom has collapsed, it's only a matter of time until fighting breaks out. Anyway, that land has been contested for centuries, and all that time, it has fallen to House Gautier to protect it. Actually, our Lance of Ruin has been doing most of the protecting.
Oh, did I give that to you? I remember 5 years ago.
Those were dangerous times. One wrong step, and we would have lost our relic to the church. My father was afraid that the church would try to keep the lance, so he entrusted it to me. If an emergency arose, I was supposed to be called back home. I guess those very situations are why my family values crests so much.
That's fair.
Since I bear a crest, my parents made sure I was never left wanting. My older brother didn't have one, and so when I was born, he was pushed aside. You know, he once shoved me in a well. He left me on the mountainside in the middle of winter, too.
Oh, wow, he was really jealous. Didn't try and get him back?
Even as a little kid, I understood why he was like that. My mere existence stole everything from him.
It did, I get
I
it.
have no right to complain when I am surrounded by people who would give anything to bear a crest, but do not. Now, women smile at me for the same reason my parents adore me, and my brother wanted me dead. And I have to meet them all with a smile and a wink, because I have a crest.
You don't have to. No, that's wrong.
Yeah, it's late to admit it, but I get you. It would be best just to tell them to heap their empty praise elsewhere.
Yes.
Anyway, it was pretty unreasonable of me to resent you. I'm really sorry about that.
Well, it's been 5 years.
I want to say thank you, Professor. Seriously.
For?
Thank you.
Yes, for what?
Before I met you, I'd gone my whole life not knowing there was another way for me to live. So, from the bottom of my heart, I'm glad we met.
Interesting. Huh. I do like their scenes a lot.
Okay.
it's just an interesting take on what it means to have a crest and what it means to have a crest and not care about it. There's two thingamadoodles yonder this way. Yonder this way. Yes. This is terrible.
Hey, I could use a hand.
Soldier, da-da-da, head to, yeah, so that's a fighting one. Oh, Raph's over there, my homie. Yeah, there's another one in this corner.
I need a favor.
Soldier, da-da-da, skilled soldier, just join. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
So, yeah, the Alliance is such a mess. How are we supposed to know where's safe and where's not? I should probably just move my little sis and grandpa to Garreg Mach.
Maybe.
At least I could keep working on becoming a proper knight without having to worry about them.
Honestly.
I gotta find him a house once things calm down a bit.
That's honestly the best idea you have right now, Raph. The best idea I've ever heard you have. Go to the dining hall. We're not gonna eat yet, because there's still plenty to do. Mercedes?
I finally managed to meet up with everyone again, but they're all so gloomy.
Because there's a war.
Hey, Professor, here to join me for a cup of tea? We could invite the others and the soldiers.
That sounds nice, sure.
Doesn't it? Oh, there probably isn't time to bake any treats, though. Oh, I should invite Dimitri to come along as well.
No, now's not the time.
Don't suppose he'll want to join in.
Probably not. Caspar's over here.
Professor. Hey, Professor! You won't believe what happened.
What?
I figured I couldn't go back to the Empire after Garreg Mach fell, so I started drifting across the Kingdom and Alliance. Then, I just happened to run into our old class, so we came back to the monastery together.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. I'm glad. So it was just all happenstance. It was like, oh, I guess we'll just go back. Oh, what's up?
Hey, Professor. It's been a while. It's really good to see you again. Gorgeous as ever, might I add. An awful lot has happened in these past 5 years. There were so many times I wished you were around.
Sylvain, we just had a real moment.
I'm glad you're back. Your skills are worth more than a whole army.
That's better. Okay. Let's take a peek. There's a scene with Alois. I just walked past him earlier. Oh, I have to like walk over here specifically. I think that's also kind of silly, but it's whatever.
Professor?
You're not Alois! Sure.
This may seem a bit sudden, but I want to thank you, Professor.
For what?
That is, for letting me live my life the way I want.
Oh,
I've
yes.
noticed you've been giving me fewer of those soul-revealing gazes lately.
We've seen this one, but we're gonna watch it again.
I appreciate you making an effort to not trouble yourself over who I spend my time with.
So you found me out.
Well, of course. Did you think I wouldn't notice?
Yes.
It's kind of sweet in its own way.
Yo, I promise, I'm not gonna choose D again.
Professor, may I tell you a story about when I was younger?
Sure.
I was an orphan, living in the back alleys of Enbar, until one day I was overheard singing.
Wasn't there a tragedy in Enbar too? Enbar and Duscar?
That was when my new life began. I was suddenly a songstress in the Middle Franc Opera Company. Performers, nobility. I met so many people. But none of them ever really knew me.
Enbar.
I was just some young, pretty girl who could sing.
Enbar.
A spectacle to be admired.
Enbar.
Even though everyone praised my looks and my voice, and they showered me with gifts, I knew one day I'd be old. My looks would fade, my voice would change. I wouldn't sound the same.
Yo, what happened in Enbar again? I remember Duscar, and like it's on the tip of my brain. You guys, tell me anyway. But I feel like I'll remember before this episode is over.
I wonder, when I did get old, what would I have left? I'd be old, alone, and back on the streets of the capital, right where I'd started.
I won't let it happen.
That's sweet of you, even if you are just flirting. I never had much to begin with in life, and I worry that one day I'll be that way again.
What's wrong with
That's
it?
why I keep searching for someone who will love me. Someone unaware of the songstress, who can love a girl that used to be scared and alone on the streets of the capital. I wonder if such a strange person can even exist.
Yes. I'm glad we got that out of the way, because who... Oh, dear. Annette!
Now that I think about it, His Highness was right. We probably don't have time to waste on cleaning.
We don't.
Maybe I wasn't taking the situation seriously enough. After all, the Imperial Army could be showing up at any time.
True.
I was just so happy to see you again. And everyone else too. Maybe I got carried away.
Happy to see you
Oh,
too.
really? That's so nice to hear.
I mean, was I not gonna be? And that's... She's got that... I like orange and blue too. Maybe blue's just the ultimate color combo color. What else do we got? Still so many, gosh. Go to the entrance hall. I think there's one to this way. Yeah. Over here? I swear I walked this way. Gilbert. Oh, Gilbert.
Dear Goddess,
Thank goodness.
please allow His Majesty to rest in peace.
Oh, His Majesty. I was like... When did Prince Pretty die? We're talking about, King Prince Pretty.
Who is it? Oh, Professor. What brings you here at this hour?
I was just taking a walk.
The hour is late, Professor. You should be resting in preparation for the day to come.
I don't sleep. What are you doing?
I was offering my prayers to the goddess. It is all that I can do now.
Oh.
I told you I was in service of the royal family, yes?
Yes, you made
I
mention.
was only a young soldier. The king saw fit to make a knight of me. I was given the great honor of guiding and protecting the royal family.
Guiding? Protecting,
It was
clearly.
similar to your own work. I was a teacher of sorts.
I knew that too.
I instructed both King Lambert and Prince Dimitri in the arts of combat, tactics, and academia.
Lambert is king.
I also did
yes.
all in my power to keep them safe. Until that day.
Duskar.
I was unable to fulfill my duty. I was powerless.
Yes, the tragedy of Duskar. I know.
Yes.
Tell me about Imbar too.
When I received word of the attack, it was already too late. His Majesty was dead, along with many knights and soldiers. If only I had made it to Duskar more quickly.
You might have died
It is
too.
my fault that His Highness Dimitri has become the way he is now.
No, it's probably...
After that, I abandoned my wife and child and fled my homeland.
I think that's a little much.
I turned my back on everything I swore to protect. My sins are countless.
It sounds like you counted them pretty well just now.
Bear the weight of my guilt for as long as I live.
You're going about this the wrong way, my homie.
Apologizing to my daughter and wife. Devoting myself to His Highness. That is the way to atonement. And yet,
You can't bring yourself to do
even
it.
if I am granted the forgiveness of those who still live, praying is all I can do to atone to those who are with us no more.
You should, I got this good idea about her earlier, actually. You just keep a notebook. Keep a notebook of all the names of the people you failed to protect. Easy. Praying won't help you atone, I guess.
Long ago, there was someone who told me something quite similar.
Who?
Forgive me. This will not do. As I grow older, I find myself talking endlessly about the past. But it is too late for such things now. I have finished my prayers. We should return.
Okay. I don't know who it was. Gilbert would be great. Alright. We are just gonna keep using the map to teleport around. So it looks like there's another one just right outside of the dining hall. Again. To this way. So in the exact same spot.
Professor.
Oh, Shamir.
Thanks for your help out there. Battles tend to go smoother with you around.
Well, I don't mean to brag. Smoother? Smoother?
I can count on you doing most of the heavy lifting.
Ah, yes, of course.
It may be unwise to think this way on the battlefield, but I feel I can trust your commands without question.
Why's that? Because I'm green?
Sure. I might have an idea, but never mind. I've also noticed that you've been putting me in more precarious situations lately.
Have I?
Almost like you know I won't question your orders.
No, just I trust you. Now I know I can rely on you.
Huh. I'm glad you trust me to get the job done, but still. I knew you were doing it on purpose.
What? What?
You're in a very important position now that you're leading the charge against the Empire.
Yes, that's why I would put you in charge, because you can do anything.
Funny to think you used to just teach at the Officers' Academy. Your old students still call you Professor.
It's funny how, before that, which wasn't even a whole year, I was just a mercenary.
That's no title for the commander of an army.
I like it.
You'll always be their professor, huh?
Yep.
You sure are an interesting one.
Yeah, you can call me Professor,
My people
too.
lost the war, and I was left to wander Fodlan alone. But I guess meeting you was my prize.
Ooh.
You look confused. Did you not know any of this? I was living in my homeland of Dagda, up until the Imperial Army destroyed it 10 years ago.
I think I did know
But
this.
being a mercenary, I have no real allegiance. That's why I'm working here now. Don't worry, though. I don't plan to turn on you.
Yet. Shamir. Shamir's just great. Okay, so there's no more right there, I guess. Gosh, we still have so many more to go. There's one outside of the Officer Academy. I guess we could check how many more. We still have people to talk to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one's not ready yet. That's interesting. So something needs to happen before that one. Oh my goodness. Goodness me. Somebody else right here.
Professor.
Mercedes. Sure.
Do you have a moment, Professor? I need to speak with you.
Think I have to have a moment for you?
Thank you so much. This is what I wanted to address.
Your voice sounds better. That's a
This
note.
letter from my adoptive father just arrived.
And it says...
Oh, have I not mentioned him? He's the reason I first came to the Officers' Academy.
Oh, I know.
He's also the one who dragged me from the church where I was living, just so he could use my crest.
Yes, I know that too. I don't understand.
My crest does not yet belong to a house, so he plans to use it as leverage to marry into the nobility.
It kinda
He's
sucks.
a very greedy man who was a roving merchant before adopting me, but now he's in the capital. This letter says that he's finally arranged to marry me off to a wealthy noble.
That's fine.
I know he's just thinking of himself, but can't he see that this isn't a priority when we're at war?
It's not fine. I was saying it's fine because we don't use her anyway. And she's only level 20 something, but... yes, it's not okay. Maybe it is the war that pushed him there, but...
I don't know what to do about this proposal.
Will you accept?
I can't see any way around it, so I fear that I must.
Just don't.
I just don't want to let go of the life that I've made for myself. I know it's not what my heart wants, but I don't have the strength to say no.
What does your heart want?
I believe I've mentioned this before, but I want to work in service of the church.
Right, you have.
Well, I suppose it doesn't necessarily have to be the church, but I want to help those in need. If I were to marry a noble, I think it would be difficult to realize that dream.
Depending. Why can't you decline? I mean, it's
just-
arranged.
I've always allowed myself to follow the whims of those above me.
I'll just say
I
no.
convinced myself that everything in life was at the will of the goddess. I was blind to reality. I believed it was her will to both pull me from the church and guide me to the officers' academy. The decision to enter this war was the first time I acted of my own free will. My adoptive father opposed this decision, but I somehow managed to convince him.
How?
Still, I couldn't free myself of him completely. This letter is proof of that. It's not that I'm scared of him, but there is something that worries me.
Which is severing your ties.
Ah, I knew you'd understand, Professor.
Oh, I'm glad that that option was there because I didn't understand.
I sat down to write a reply several times, but I can't muster up the courage or the words.
Let me write it up for you. Dear adoptive father, no. Love Mercedes. Love always. Kissy kissy, XO. Not XO, that's kind of weird. Toodaloo, see you soon.
I was hoping you could provide me with the encouragement I need.
You can't just give up on your dreams.
That's a very good point. We're only given one life.
Yep.
So we must do all we can to pursue our happiness.
We're only given one life. Unless you're Seteth, because she was in my brain.
Okay. I think that may have been just the push I was looking for.
Unless Rayo wants to put a stone in your chest and try and bring you back, because I isn't that what they said? They were like, she was like, ah, yeah, soon they will merge into one, and Nitewing will be the second coming.
I'll tell him the truth. That I found a life worth pursuing, and I must decline the proposal. Maybe I should tell him I've fallen for someone else.
Who might that be? It's not me, hopefully.
Why, it's you, Professor. Isn't that obvious?
I wouldn't say obvious.
I'm just teasing.
Good.
Now I'm off to write this letter and stand my ground. Thank you for your encouragement.
I think I've gotten over the voice thing. Kind of.
Okay.
Lady Ray has not returned. Yeah, I know. We still have, what, like 3 more, 4 more? So there's one up here. Oh, Dimitri's up here too. I want to talk to him. Apparently he's always in the little area. Up here, right here, just chilling right in front of the rubble. Hey! Okay, see you later. Good talk, good talk, good talk. Are people leaving notes? Excellent. Yes, I'd like to read one. All we do is battle. The fighting never stops, and it's turning everyone's disposition dour, even the ladies. We should throw a banquet to lift everyone's spirits. Good job, I'll see what I can do. New Sylvain will want to hear that, even though we don't need any more support with him. There's a scene out here into this way. Nope, up the stairs, yonder this corner, just on that bench, Marianne. We've seen this one too, I think.
Dear Goddess,
yes.
I ask for guidance.
Let it play out. Boom, 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 boom.
Professor, you're always watching over me, aren't you?
Yes, I am the goddess.
I've spent my entire life avoiding people. Speaking to others was so difficult for me. So I made a point to always be alone. Animals and the goddess were the only ones I could really open up to.
That's a shame.
Do you remember the time you asked what it was I prayed for?
Yeah, yes. Thanks and protection.
Yes, but that wasn't the case.
Didn't you ask to, like, take her out?
I felt that my life served no purpose, and that I was nothing more than a burden.
Did you ask for
In
death?
truth,
Yeah.
I was begging the goddess to take me to her.
I remember that.
That was my daily prayer.
You prayed every day for
But
death.
now I fear the idea of dying and being left alone.
Good, that's what I
have
wanted to hear.
friends who accept me for who I am now, in spite of my crest. And I have you watching over me. I finally learned to accept the kindness and warmth of others. It's because of you, Professor. Because of you, I've decided to live. I'm sorry to have worried you, but I'm all right now. Even if I'm separated from you or any of my friends, The memories I've made here will give me the strength to continue on.
You should look to the future instead of the past. From now on, we'll look to the future together.
Oh, I'm sure I'll have the strength to move forward if we're together.
Excellent. Yeah, I remember that one. That one was sweet. Yes, just the last 3. There's also something in the cathedral which I'll grab real quick first. Cathedral is back this way. What was that? Oh yes, there we go. I'll grab that too.
Need something.
All those are maxed out. Don't even know why I showed up. Pardon me. Excusez-moi. Let's go ahead and teleport. Actually, we do still need to talk to everyone, so we'll knock out some more talking too. There's someone to talk to. That's Dimitri.
Hey.
There, Felix.
Hello. I have a request concerning that creature. I can
That
hardly
one?
look at the thing in the state it's in. Do something about it.
I'll see what I can do.
Please do. We tracked the boar for 5 years. I thought he was dead. In the state he's in, he might as well be. He's gotten better at killing people. And in exchange, surrendered what little humanity he had.
Well, that'll be useful in battle. If I'm being completely honest. I still can't do anything about it. Yo, you can't even, like, give him gifts. Yo, that's terrifying. How do we fix... I assume something will happen.
Let's see.
Probably a cutscene of battle, I don't know. Because something's got to do that to turn him around. Because I know the option exists to marry Dimitri, so something's got to turn him around. Like, I physically know someone has married Dimitri. This one's right outside of my door, which is up the stairs.
Really?
Really? Yes. Ah, Alois, there we go, my boy.
Hello, Professor. What brings you here? Fancy a bit of fishing?
A man after my own heart. Yes.
You know, I can hardly go fishing without thinking of old Gerald.
He taught me how to catch
He and I
all the
would just
fish.
Sit here, casting our lines again and again. I'm no better at it now than I was then. Not a single nibble.
I'm pretty good at it. Maybe if you were quieter.
Just like your father. You know all the tricks of the fisherman's trade.
Oh, I'm glad.
I was hopeless at it, but he was a master.
I'm glad somebody's here respecting my ability to catch all these fish.
In the time it took me to catch one fish, he could fill his basket to the brim. You know, talking to you, I'm feeling very nostalgic. Why don't you join me? We can trade some stories about the old man.
Sure. That sounds nice.
We spoke before about how Gerald never seemed to age, right?
Yes.
Once, when he was drunk, he let the secret slip. He said he'd had an infusion of crest-bearing blood, and it had greatly extended his life.
He's the other person. He had the... And that's how he has the crest of... That's how Reyes saved his life. Yo, this one story connected so many dots. So... Hold on. This is all... Ray has been playing Puppet Master for, I think, all of this then. She's the one who infused Gerald with the blood of Saros. She's... something, Mom, maybe. I don't know. I know that we'll figure that out in, like, one of the 2 Black Eagles routes, but I need to know that too. That's important. But I think Ray had, like, set that up to make sure that maybe Nitewing was, like, the perfect vessel for Seteth's return. And the only reason I'm thinking that is because of first of all, thank you, Alois, because that's mind-blowing. Also thanks to, somebody told me to check out Gerald's Crest when we restarted the game. I got a lot of questions. Crest can make people live longer?
Well, we'd both been drinking. I figured he was joking, so I just laughed it off.
Then
I asked him his age. He said he'd stopped counting after he hit 100.
You what?
And he was telling the truth. In those 20 years he was away, he didn't age a bit. An incredible person, to be sure. And I probably don't know the half of it. Actually, I'd like to ask you something about Gerald, if you don't mind.
Please go on.
When Gerald was away from the monastery, what was he like?
He liked to fish.
In other words, he was exactly the same.
I assume either answer would have been cool.
When he was with the Knights, he always found time to go fishing. He was hooked on it, you might say. He'd say there was no greater pleasure in life than sinking his teeth into a fish he'd caught and washing it down with a drink. I have to say, right now, fishing with you, it really takes me back.
Yo, I love
This
Alois.
feels just like the good old days, when Gerald was sitting alongside me.
Alois really loved Gerald. Man.
No.
That's nuts that one scene really connected so many dots. I'm so glad we got Alois this time around, my gosh. Hey, what's up, Sinead?
I'm more of a mercenary than a knight these days. I work to get paid. I never was too attached to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon.
Please
I might
don't.
change my mind if you're around.
Cool. Everyone seems to really like Nitewing over here, and I appreciate that. Alright. There's one over here to this-ish way. Annette, sweet, excellent. I'm sure it'll be fantastic.
Oh, hi, Professor.
Howdy. Did something happen?
Do you remember what we talked about before? About doing my best to not do my best?
No?
Well, I've been pretty busy recently, and despite my best efforts, I've been trying way too hard.
Oh, try less.
I was busy all day yesterday with training and work. I just couldn't help myself. That's why I decided to take a day off today. It's just, now that I have a day off, I don't know what to do with myself.
Annette.
Please, you have to help me. What should I do?
You have to take a bunch of certifications. Have an out.
that. I couldn't calm down enough to fall asleep. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm cut out for not doing my best. Oh! You're a professor. You must know some secret technique for deep relaxation, right?
Yes, did you not just see me stand up and take a nap?
If you do, please teach me. I'm begging you. I'm at my wit's end.
Well, that's wrong. Have a cup of tea.
Got it. I'll try that right now.
Uh-oh.
This candy is so sweet and delicious, and it goes so well with piping hot tea.
I don't know if candy's the right solution to...
Ooh, and speaking of the tea, your brewing skills are incredible.
Well...
I'd love to be able to make such nice tea, but... Oh, Professor, will you teach me how to brew tea like this?
Sure, if it'll relax you.
I'll do my best to learn, and then I'll make delicious tea for you as thanks.
Is this doing your best?
Oh, sorry. Back to my old tricks, it seems.
Classic Annette.
So, why is it so difficult to not do my best? I try and try to not try, but it just doesn't work.
Just be yourself. Well, being herself is being her best.
Professor? You're right. Doing nothing is just not my style. To be myself, I've got to do my best every day.
Classic. That's the spirit.
Okay. Then you really must teach me how to make such delicious tea. You will, won't you? Please. Oh, and also, well, thank you.
For what?
You've listened to me and helped me face my troubles. Now I feel like I can talk to you about anything.
Oh, someone's blushing.
Honestly, I wish we could go on drinking tea like this forever.
If I were male Skylord, Annette would probably be a top tier on list of people who would get married. But also still to do. Miss that man's. Where are we going? Up here. Back to the Knight's Hole and then in the other direction.
Professor!
So we walked this way before? So we gotta go this way.
Professor!
Oh, an Ash! Okay, sweet. That's a nice one to potentially end off on. I'm sure we're gonna get a whole bunch of support soon.
Professor?
Howdy! You're as chipper as ever.
Actually, I ran into that thief while I was shopping just now.
Oh, that one thief. From 5 years ago?
Maybe you don't remember. It's been quite a while. The man who stole the book from that market stall.
Yep.
I saw him on the street with his kid. They were both so grateful.
Oh, that's pleasant.
It's a really nice feeling.
Like, it's really pleasant when you actually kind of forgot about it. Because I did kind of forget about it, but then he mentioned the book and I was like, oh, it all came rushing back. I'm glad it all worked out.
Yeah, but...
But?
It did seem like they were still having trouble getting by. I guess what you said to me back then was right. My actions didn't really solve the problem. I can't help everyone, no matter how much I try.
Wouldn't say...
If I had the money or power, maybe. But I don't.
We'll get there. Don't rush.
You know, a long time ago, Leonardo said nearly the same thing to me.
And then I had you kill him.
That's when I tried to look after the horses all on my own. I really messed that up. He said, "You're not quite ready for this yet, but there's no need to rush." I know I can't help very many people right now.
But you will.
I think doing what I can for those I see in front of me is still worthwhile.
I completely agree.
I have to believe that, at least.
That's just like you, Ash.
Thanks. That's reassuring to hear.
Oh, look at this man's blush.
What about you, Professor? Has anything been troubling you lately?
No.
I'd be happy to help, as long as it's not looking after horses. You might not want to trust me with that.
What a treat. Why, do I look troubled?
I genuinely enjoy helping people. It's a great feeling making someone smile.
That's not a yes or no. That I just asked a yes or no question. You were like, I genuinely help. And you
So
just
if there's
answer it.
anything I can do for you, I want to do it because I care about you.
Oh, Ash. You might be up there in the marriage book too. Care about me, huh?
I didn't mean it in a romantic way. I just really look up to you.
Oh, really?
So what'll it be? How can I help?
Is there one that just says marry me? Just chat with me a little while longer.
I'm happy to, if that's what you'd like.
The other one was like a real task, and I feel like the other one was just nicer, more heartfelt. I liked all of those scenes. Those were all really pleasant. So I have a mission to accept from Gilbert. Some more people to talk to, then we gotta eat a bunch.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I saw a sparkly at Gilbert. I'll be right back. Owl feather, perfect. I'm sorry, Gilbert, I got caught on 2 chairs. What's going on?
Burial to the Imperial soldiers killed in the monastery.
Mm-hmm.
The ones who were sent to investigate the thieves. Already, rumors spread that they were utterly annihilated.
Oh.
So regardless of whether there are spies observing us, the Imperial Army will know of this soon enough. Your Highness, Dimitri, how could you be so reckless?
What's your
I have
quest?
a request.
Get those research resources and deliver. Okay.
We have a gift. Oh, so Rick, yeah.
What do you want me to get? 2 things. I also have to come back down here. Yes. I think I also want to look at... Can I do certifications from the menu here? No, I think I have to do it at the start of the month. Which one of you had the quest? Down here? You, right?
Oh,
yeah.
good. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you for that renown. I'm gonna need it. Those are both battles, which we'll just do whenever, because they're kind of just whatever battles. Off camera, because we don't show auxiliary battles. Who have I not talked to? I feel like we've talked to most people at this point. Ingrid! Didn't talk to Ingrid. Do still have to talk to her because our dialogue will be different because it's part 2, so everything's different. Everything's fresh, and I'm feeling it.
These past 5 years, many kingdom houses have become vassals of the Empire. The major houses of Fraldarius,
Gautier,
Karen, and my own family Galatea remain loyal. But the lords of the minor domains in the west have almost entirely defected. After all the royal family has done for them, they respond with betrayal. And to think they have the gall to call themselves nobles.
What can they do?
But we still have His Highness, and you, Professor. I'm sure we can take back the kingdom's lands.
I guess we'll try. No promises. Do another double check. I gotta talk to everyone on the 2nd floor. I think I am gonna make, oh, the 3rd floor too. I forgot that there's a 3rd floor now. I've talked to everyone on the 1st floor, it looks like. And we also have to go to Abyss. So after this floor, we're gonna go back to the 2nd floor. Then to Abyss, then we eat, and then we're well on our way. Because explorers are just gonna be a little bit lengthier. They're gonna be a little bit lengthier. Well, actually, I take that back. Most of this wasn't explore. Most of this was support scenes.
I don't know anything about rebuilding, but I can sure do my best to clean up the mess. I'm gonna keep Lady Rhea's room spotless, so she can use it right away whenever she
gets, yeah, I'm sorry. Enough about that. This is Rhea's room, huh? I see she's got one of those globes, those paper knowledge things. What kind of light fixture is that? Okay, Rhea. Not the fanciest bed that I would have expected, but you know what? It's nice, it's nice. She's got a fireplace, I appreciate that. She's not living in luxury, but she's sure living. It's modest, I appreciate it, Rhea. Let's go talk to D. Oh hey, are you sad? Did we ever just hear her sing here before?
Professor. Oh my, it's so good to see you.
Hey.
These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here.
I am not marrying you this time, I'm sorry,
It's
dude.
incredible to see you again after 5 years.
I promised.
I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
Yeah, I know. Gosh, I miss D. She's coming back on missions. She has our dancer, so we are gonna try and start using her. Because dancer is one of the most useful classes, if I'm being completely honest. Alright, let's talk to all these folks, because we didn't have all of these people last time. It's good to have so many people. I think we had you. You're probably going to say the same thing. We can forget about you, to be completely honest, Catherine. Lady Rhea, where are you? I'm sad. Sob, 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 sob. Sob story. Catherine, calm down. Who's in here? Oh, nobody. Alright, this is Gerald's room. Rest in peace.
5 long years I've searched for you and the Archbishop. It is a pleasure to see you again. The Church of Seros will follow you from now on. But please do not abandon the search for Lady Rhea. Thank you.
I know, Seteth, I know, calm down. What else? Oh gosh, I'm probably gonna get more scenes when we eat. How you doing?
Thankfully, it appears the records and equipment I need for my research have not been damaged.
Cool.
I am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible.
It truly is.
This is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Wonderful news. I am most excited to begin. We must find the time, of course.
I would like for him to begin. The Crest of Flames. I don't think I've ever done that after the crest was revealed, actually, so that kind of is nice.
My Professor, you haven't changed a bit.
You haven't really either.
At your age, I'd expect your whole demeanor to have changed greatly over 5 years.
That is fair. She is older than I am.
Though I suppose I haven't changed either, right? Thank you for noticing, by the way.
No problem.
Just the two of us, forever young. Oh, let me have my fun.
Okay, I'll see ya. Alright, I think that's everyone. And Catherine, but we don't care so much about that. Alright, let's go to Abyss. Because we have things to do in Abyss, actually. We've got 4 Abyss homies to talk to. The Abyss Keeper, who has been a shining spotlight for part 1 and part 2, for just all of Abyss. We gotta unlock those 2 things, if I have enough renown. And if we don't, we'll just toss some stuff into the renown grinder. Oh, you loaded all y'all quick-like. Were you always wearing blue? Were you? I don't think you were. Did you get an upgrade?
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report.
What's up?
It's you. You're still alive. It's been 5 whole years, hasn't it? Time flies when you're standing guard. That's right. I've been here the whole time. Day in and day out. Not like I have anywhere else to be.
You've been here the whole
Seems to me
time.
Things are pretty tough up top anyhow. These days it's probably cozier down here than it is up there. How's that for a change of pace?
Right. I'm glad to see you're doing good. I do not see Mr. Backup, but maybe he'll be back.
Yes. A lot of folks cleared out once the fighting started.
Mm-hmm.
People are saying it was the church that used to keep order around here. But it's Yuri who's saving us from complete chaos.
I buy that. That guy is pretty useless to me, so... Do I want to talk to the folks first, or do I want to... Do I have the renown to just buy those 2 things? I don't. Have enough for this, which is... A famed fortune teller. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Abyss might see more visitors. Interesting, sure. Check the bulletin board for details. A new quest has been unlocked. Oh, this gets cheaper. Oh, duh. Organize the Shadow Library. Countless rare texts. If you organize them, you'll gain wealth of forbidden knowledge. More people will now be able to visit there. Interesting.
Again soon.
Oh, and that did give us 2 side quests, didn't it? Oh, gosh. Oh, and you haven't.
The past 5 years have been so chaotic, even the bounty hunters backed off. I kind of miss the chase. I don't have family ties worth fighting for, so these muscles are up for grabs. Use me as you see fit, pal.
Aye. Counting on you.
Smart one. Just point me at a problem and I'll smash it up for you.
Thank you.
If you're worried my skills have dulled from disuse, think again. I've been fighting thieves to stay sharp.
Okay. What's your quest?
Favor to ask.
Killer Knuckles and Renown. Don't really care about Renown, but Killer Knuckles. You received a request concerning thieves near, so that's just a mission, I guess. So I guess we won't unlock the Wayseer either until that mission is done. Which is fine. Which means we'll have a lot of just auxiliary missions then. Alright, so there's... Hey, what's up?
You're back, finally! I've been waiting for so long!
Whoa, that's a different demeanor there, Happy.
Thought you might have died. But I didn't have anywhere else to go, so I stayed here.
Also, I didn't get to see your like whole body outfit. That's a good look. Thanks for sticking around.
You're welcome. It wasn't easy. I've been kinda lonely. As you might have noticed, we've lost a few people down here. I could
And
use your help.
yours. Seek out the Wayseeker, the Seer, and Abyss. Perhaps you can offer. Okay. And you?
You've been snoozing a while, so allow me to fill you in. There's a madman roaming Fargus.
Okay.
Imperial troops entering Kingdom settlements are destroyed seemingly overnight.
My goodness.
Townspeople on the front lines are terrified. And yet they simultaneously treat this as though he's some sort of hero, blazing through the land. Can't imagine their surprise when they realized it was their own prince.
Well, where's Constance? Ooh, the scrap heap, actually. A mini bow, iron gauntlets, and iron shield that look perfectly fine, actually. The Wayseer. A cat. Now, who are you?
Why, hello there.
Give some of your renown to the Wayseer, and she can tell you about the bonds between your allies. Strengthen bond, analyze the prospective relationship between the selected pair, and boost their support points. Does not work on pairs who are already very close. Connect fates. Foresee the destinies of a deepened, bonded pair, and either entwine them or separate them from one another. Oh. Oh. How much is this? How much is this? Oh. Oh, this is super useful. But how much? 500. That's a lot. This is super useful for getting all the support scenes. Oh my gosh. You're still level C with Constance? Yeah.
If it is
Get that
your
up.
wish.
Does it just bump it the whole boost? Does it?
Everything is within your grasp.
I might have, I don't know. Interesting. I like this. This could prove to be very useful
Soon now.
for setting up who we want to. That's awesome. Okay, dope. I'm also gonna go back and say, hey, what's going on? Yes, over here. Hello.
Thanks for giving me a hand.
No problem. That's what I'm here for. We still have, who got more supports? Oh, so it did give them the boost and support that I wanted them to get. Cool. I will save them for, actually, we'll view it right now. Before we feast, because we're about to go and feast. That's awesome.
Thank you for going to such lengths to come see me, Hapi.
I forgot, I loved their CC, and that scene was great. But also we have to go and check out the Shadow Library too, my gosh.
Here, so it's not like I had to travel a long way.
Don't actually have to do that.
Coco?
Don't have to do that yet, because I don't think we've unlocked it. I think that's a quest first.
Need might be an exaggeration.
Good, because I was just headed to bed. It's nearly sunset. Have a good night.
Wait, no. Just because I don't need you for anything doesn't mean you may go. Need isn't quite it precisely. How to broach the subject nicely.
Demand?
Nice rhyme. Are you dabbling in poetry now?
Precisely nicely.
Don't be daft. Anyway, I need you for something.
You could have just said that from the start.
What is going on?
So you want me to drink whatever this is?
It's how I intend to show my gratitude for all the things you do for me.
What is it?
Right. Everything I do for you. Such as... what exactly?
Oh, you know, the pastries, the dried meats, sharing your fruits.
Oh, food?
Oh, like when we ate those currants and you got juice all over your face.
Lamau.
Must you bring that up every time? It took me hours to get the stains out of my favorite fan.
I thought it was funny. So, what's this drink you gave me? It smells good, but it looks weird.
I don't know. It smells good but looks weird.
stage amongst the elite now. They call it coffee.
Okay.
It's derived from rare Dagden beans, which are roasted, ground, and then boiled over water.
Well, she was about to go to bed, so she's not about to go to
A
bed.
lot of effort to make hot bean water. Nobles find such inventive ways to waste time.
Hold your criticism until you've tasted it. And taste it quickly, please. This is a beverage that one must drink hot.
All right, I guess.
I expected it to be some sort of
Well, your
potion.
verdict?
Whoa. This is not what I expected.
Good expected or
It
bad?
tastes like mud.
Yes.
Also, it's delicious and I never want to stop drinking it.
That is a... That's one for the quote book. That is, I feel, that's coffee. That is coffee. Kind of tastes like mud, but sometimes also delicious, and you never want to stop drinking it.
Exactly my reaction! The flavor is so striking that one trembles for more.
All gone. Got more?
Uh-oh.
Indeed, I do not. The coffee bean, as I mentioned, is rare and thus expensive. They are not easy to procure.
Why didn't you plant them?
If I could restore House Nouvelle to its former glory, I might have means to acquire more.
On second thought, never mind. You don't have to go to all that trouble.
Oh.
Oh, but I was going to restore my house anyway. It just may be some time until my finances improve.
How about we go to the woods and find some fruit trees like we did the other day? Fresh fruit might not be as fancy as coffee, but it's good enough for me. Come on.
Oh.
If that's all you desire, I think I can indulge you. To the orchards!
To the orchards! Post haste! Pish posh. I enjoyed that too. I am gonna just peek in here. Yeah, I think we just have a whole bunch of auxiliary battles, which I'll knock out real quick. Go back to the monastery, and then we'll feast. Try and get the supports that we need to get. Shouldn't feast with Dimitri. I think Jessica might have said we can't feast with Dimitri, which we might. Oh, I don't even think we can instruct him. I think I read all of that. Oh gosh, that's gonna suck. But I think I got him to pretty much where I wanted him to be anyway. So whatever. It'd be interesting if you brought him on missions and you still just couldn't control him. Like he was just one of the allies instead of one of your people. I think that would be a clever way of implementing that. So we'll probably explore twice and battle twice. Since I think we have all 4 weeks this time. It's been a little while since we have since we've had all 4 weeks. Who are you? I don't care. I think we want to go this way and should have just teleported to the dining hall. Because now we're near the stables. Yeah. Oh, there's something over another. So many side quests going on. There's one like here. Over here? Through the gates?
If you don't mind.
Who are you? Oh, you're the lady.
I have a favor to ask.
Go to Abyss, search for a list of rare books. Once you've found the list, you should consider visiting the archives in Abyss. You may discover, ooh, Mithril and Umbral Steel. Okay. Where do you want me to go? Is it on the map? You said go to Abyss, didn't you? Gosh darn it. That's fine. Guess we're going back to Abyss. Then we'll eat. But I do want to check out what they have in store. Because I feel like we've gotten a lot of like good side information from Abyss, which is like strengthened some of the stuff that we don't know in the main story. At least that I don't know, because I haven't played all 3 houses. All 3 routes, all 4 routes technically. Because I'm sure there's some slightly different stuff on the church route too. Alright, so. Yeah, somewhere in here, that's what I figured. List of rare books. I wonder what they'll... Ooh. That's a lot of knowledge. Let's just peek at a couple. Mysteries of the calendar. Much time has passed since the imperial calendar was adopted, and prior calendar, the year began with, ooh, do not talk to me about calendars and when things start in 0 AD and nope, we'll save that for later.
Professor.
Tell me if any of these are super important to read, and I'll look at them. But oh boy. My goodness. Goodness gracious. 0. If you haven't seen the Persona 4 that dropped on Saturday on the channel, you should check it out, because I got peeved. Felt gypped. Alright. So we'll go back here to the dining hall. Go outside to the whatchamadoodle. And then we'll eat, and then we'll be outie.
My savior, thank you.
Yes, I know, thank you. I will take those, thank you. Because we have so many auxiliary battles, jeez. Was this month always so long? I feel like this was a long month. Yeah, pardon me. Alright, let's do a bunch of eating. Whose scenes do we need? I mean, most people can get to A now, right? So I guess it's a matter of who I want the most. I liked your scenes, Yuri and D. You guys are... Except you both hate this meal? Are you serious? That's nuts. Whose scenes do I like the most with Felix and Annette? 100%. I gotta finish that one off. Dum dum dum.
That looks appetizing.
Okay, so pretty much the same stuff that you guys are saying. Full menu. Give me this. Come on. D is okay with it. Felix is okay. I'm not Felix, Yuri. So we'll snag Yuri. I miss Dedu so much, oh my gosh. Take the both of you. I also wanted Ingrid and Yuri scenes too. Yuri just has some good scenes.
I've eaten many.
Yes, good. We'll take this and we'll do you and we'll do you and Shamir actually, because I never got your ending scene, which I do want to get. Bum bum bum.
This is
bum bum bum. I also have to remember that the Wayseer is a thing now, which is so useful. Gilbert and Annette, but I don't have Annette, so who else do you have scenes with, Gilbert? You got scenes with Catherine, you got scenes with Manuela, Gilbert, so all of the professor, staff, folk, the church rather. I do want to get Seteth and ooh, hold on. Hapi has scenes with Ash, I think? Where is Ash? You do, but Hapi hates that food. You and Sylvain, sure. We gotta get a meal that both Hapi and Ash prefer.
This isn't.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see the rest of Hapi and y'all are both okay with that meal. I want to see the rest of Hapi and Dimitri, but he's being a sour sport. And by that I mean he has perfectly legitimate issues right now.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, it's delicious. It would have been more delicious if Dedu made it and he were here, but you know, it is what it is. Lindhart and Marianne. Remember, they had good scenes together. Balthus and who?
Marianne,
Please don't say such bizarre things in front of the professor.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Marianne, are you going to finish eating that? May I have it? For research?
That is pretty bizarre. I'm gonna give that one to Marianne. It's pretty bizarre. Usually I side with the person who's not Marianne, but that one's pretty bizarre, my boy. You have scenes with You don't. You don't. You don't have a lot of scenes with our folk here. I don't really care too much about, I do care about Gilbert. Not Gilbert, Alois. So Alois, do you have scenes with any of my students? You have scenes with Mercedes. And Shamir, so whatever. Well, I guess at this point we're just... Sure. I did want to do Constance and Mercedes though. Bum, bum, bum.
My favorite meat.
We have plenty of time, and we'll have plenty of renown once I get rid of a bunch of items that we don't use. Ingrid and Seteth, sure. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with it. Bum, bum, bum.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
The flavor is nostalgic to me for some reason. I'd like some more.
So straight-laced. It's still, they just have the most regular conversation. Caspar... I guess I got, what, Raph and, yeah, the scenes that I cared about with Caspar I don't really have right now. So you can just have some with Catherine, why not? Bum bum bum.
Eating.
And then we're going to make sure that we get only meat pies, yikes. And Mercedes doesn't like that, so what can we get? Since we have plenty of cashola, can't go that way. I'm gonna run to the marketplace to make sure we can at least get something that will affect her greatly in terms of support, I guess.
Hello there.
Not that guy.
Soon, please.
Not this guy either, or is it this guy? Yeah. We'll take. Ooh, that's a lot. I'll take him. We do a lot of feasting. Ooh, that's a. Yeah, I'll take it too.
A pleasure doing business with you. Come again.
All right. Come again. Pardon. Oh wait. Wasn't there supposed to be like a certain merchant right there sooner or later? I don't know.
You're kidding.
I hope he doesn't show up as a result of like doing Anna's paralogue, because I didn't do that. How did I end up here? Do I know where I'm going? Yes, I know this monastery almost like the back of my hands. I just went a big old circle. I missed my my right. Guess I'm going the long way around. Alright, so if we come back here, we can still only bake the meat pie, so Mercedes, you're just gonna have to deal with it. Where's my boy Alois? There you are. Bum bum bum.
I know.
Let's get tea. Yes, okay, great. Alright. Nothing else? Nothing else. I think we're set to, we went to Abyss and we did all of the things, so we're set to go. I should have checked support, but we can do that soon. Oh right, it's here now. I've totally forgot about that. Group task, who's set up for the group task? Nobody. Clearing rubble. Nobody needs heavy armor. But it also doesn't matter. I should put Ash on stable duty. But we don't use Ash, so we should probably use this to get up Ash's support scenes. You two have good supports, that's correct. Also in that case, we're going to actually switch that group task. We're gonna let you two do that. Or we're gonna give it to Ingrid instead. Or to flying with Ingrid. Now, yes, we also cannot do Prince Pretty. Or to do, that's so many members of the Punch Club, gosh darn it. I know you need Axe. Perfect, nice. You're gonna get that to C+, which is gonna be good. Which is what I think you... That's D+? Okay, well that sucks. Who else is a part of the Punch Club? You, so you're gonna need some axe. You were already a D+, which is nice. And you still didn't make it there. You infuriate me. Annette, how's your faith? Not great, but we'll get you up some more. I need to focus on Alois, actually.
Thanks.
Because he could be my replacement. How's his punching? Very good. How's his axe? Very good. Let's get that punching up a little bit higher, my boy. About to welcome you to the Punch Club. Alright. Okay. Alright. And... whom else? You. Because you're about to be here now, so... Gonna boost your faith a little bit. C+, very nice. Cool. Raph, your axe is good enough? Yes. Caspar, your axe is good enough? Yes. You're also almost A+ in punch, which is nice. Linhart, you guys are not level 30 yet, actually. That kind of sucks. You'll get there. Are you...
I could... You see, I shall... I could do it.
I forgot, we could also bring you places.
Mastery.
Cause you're not bad. What's your magic actually? B+ in reason. We got one more person we could train. I should probably do someone who I will bring along to places. Caspar is close to getting A+ punch, so I'm gonna try and get him there a little bit faster. Good. And if we get another great or perfect, yeah, I knew we would get a good. Just short, but he'll get there. So I think that's it. What's goals? We need to change some goals, don't we? What are your goals? Nope, that's exactly what I need you to be. Great. Great. What are yours? Constance. Fine. D. We'll keep it like that, I guess. We'll just begin training. Let's see what's up.
I've got a question.
Sure, Happy. I like to wake up at dawn and sleep at dusk, but being in an army breaks my routine. What if I get sleepy in battle? Just yawn. Pace yourself as best you can.
You really know your stuff.
Oh, of course. Every day of the week.
Hey, pal.
What do you want to do? Focus on axe and brawling skills. Focus on axe and brawling skills to It's the same thing, sir. Fool. Alright, go and travel. What is this? Oh, the group task. I was like, what's going on? This is just a random Saturday.
I will enjoy this.
Oh?
You can count on me.
Okay.
Pretty good job.
That is a pretty good job. Now. Annette leveled up in faith. You got your A+ there. Catherine and punch.
I'm starting.
Can't let this.
This is working.
Looks like
Practice makes...
Go over there. Sure. Why would you say no? Oh, that's actually perfect. Both of you needed it.
I can't.
Nice. We're gonna battle today as well. I would assume like 90% of people. Yep, exactly 90%. Dope. But first, we're gonna look at certifications. A couple people can do masters, so let's I almost clicked skip. I would have been so mad at myself. Let's go and buy some master seals. You can only buy one at a time. That's less than I thought. Uh-oh. Well then, who do I want to take that thing? That's interesting. I think I already have one too, so it's not like the worst thing in the world. You, I don't... Whoa. You I don't care about. You I think have a special, yes, you're a High Lord class now. Which does what exactly? Yeah, we're not changing that for you. Felix could make you... What does the War Master need? You need an A and an X. So we can't let you go yet. I remember you were my lowest axe person. You should be close to being able to try. No, you were less, lesser. My bad. Mercedes. Someone should be. I feel like you could be really close to taking it. Yeah, you could take it, but you're not at the right level. But we'll get you there. Anyone else at 30? Gilbert. Oh, Alois. We need to put you with someone. Yuri could take him. Well, he's got his one from Abyss, so I'll probably keep that. Actually, no, he does not have the one from Abyss, does he? We gave him an advanced class. What master class should I give you? There's not really a good one for you, actually. I might just keep you as this. Interesting. Okay. Well, as of right now, we actually don't need to do any certification, so we'll battle. And yeah, we have a whole bunch of... Oh, just 3. Just 3 of those. 1 paralog. Suggest level 27. You both should be 27, too. Okay, so I'll put Gilbert with someone. In the meantime, I guess I'll just handle these. Alright. Instruct manually, even though... most of the people I use don't need much instructing. I guess you could use some reason, sure. Great. And you got a perfect close to the end. Raph, we use you. How's your axe?
I think
should be an A. It would be a higher chance for you to get the thing. Caspar I don't think leveled up and neither. You leveled up, but you still need another level. You leveled up once. Gilbert is probably fine where he is. Baltus, who I actually didn't battle with at all. Gotta get his axe up. A bunch.
Who am I? You make this. Brings back.
I guess I just give them axes and have them go at it. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. But I feel like, you know, that's not the Punch Club way. I'll get your bow up.
Yes. Go.
You never use it. I should probably just give all of my bows to you. Since I don't bring Ash, you are a bow person. Marianne, what level are you, Marianne? 23, so trash. But, could be worse. No, that was... Seteth, Ash. Yeah, we don't use any more of these people. Sure. I was gonna say in the off chance that he got a perfect. think I was pretending to train Flynn from the for the Punch Club. Never really went all for it.
No need.
Well, if she's that intent on learning to punch, then
I would like.
by all means, maybe. Alright, so we're good. And everything should still be set, so we'll begin training.
Professor?
What do you want to do? Whatever you want. We don't use you. Don't even... I think he just grew on me because of the wolves not the wolves paralogue, the wolves side story. Their whole thing. Yeah, we'll actually absolutely have a tea party with Hapi. Who loves coffee, but we don't have any coffee, so we're gonna do some fruit.
Thanks for the invite. Just as a heads up, I don't know the first thing about tea.
We've had tea with you once before, and it was very pleasant.
Tastes pretty strong.
Well, I don't know much about the tea that they're using. Oh, you don't like recipes? Interesting.
Yikes.
Oh wow, both wrong.
What?
Seem well.
Nice. Yep. Yep.
Cool. Not bad. Turned it around after 2 incorrects.
That was way more fun than I expected. Let's have tea again soon. Next time, more snacks.
I don't know if there will be... I guess we could physically take her to tea. Dope. We still messed up. Friday, Saturday. Go ahead, ride your horses and whatnot.
Pretty good.
Another perfect. I'm proud of you guys. Good job. Did anyone not? Okay, Flame got skills up, which don't... Well, I guess hers matter if I really wanted her to be in the Punch Club. So we will feast again today.
Thank you so much.
Yes, we got your things. Good on you. Great.
Thanks.
We did
I'm
yours
glad
too.
I asked you.
I did not do, I didn't do this one. And I will tell you why. Oh, I looked at it. It was not fun. It was not a fun time. I looked at it, opened it up, there were like, every single enemy was riding like a wyvern, and it was not good for some of the troops that I had. I was like, I'll do that one later. Do that one later. That's a future me problem. But for right now, still nobody can take Seteth. Gosh darn it, Dimitri, do better. And by do better, I mean get your head in the game. I don't think your axe went up at all. No, I can see that you can't take it. Sylvain, your axe didn't go up. Caspar, you're still not ready. You would be our first War Master. Raph, I think you would also be... Yeah, I was gonna say, your likelihood's up there too. Our boys, the War Master boys. Alois, you could probably get there too. Yeah, you just need the levels. I wish I could give these... I wish I could give these people rare candies. Hold on. We could get Annette a masterclass though. Reason... All forms of... Yeah, go for it. It's all you. Annette, you had a...
Next time...
I'm sorry, you had a... Annette, that was an 89% chance of success, and you hit the... You'll get him next time, 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 you'll get him next time. I don't know how you did that, Annette, but you sure did it. Let's look at some more scenes, because we have a chunk of them again. I'm furious. I won't lie. I can't believe she didn't get any of those. Alright.
Oh, how I just love to clean the library room. Just takes a flash of light, and then it all goes boom. A flash, and then a big boom.
If you blow up the library, where will we put the books?
And then a big bah! What are you doing here, Felix?
This is not what I was expecting, but I should have.
Heard singing.
I assumed it was you.
You were watching me again, weren't
No,
you?
just listening.
Well, your skill is impressive, I'll admit.
Oh, today of all days. I knew I should have chosen a different song.
A different song? Like what?
Any of them. The box
The-
song, or maybe the dungeon song.
The box song or the... I know the dungeon song.
Now, those sound interesting.
No, they're just regular songs. Forget it. While you're here, can you help me clean up?
I thought you'd
I
never
need the
forgive
books on
him.
that shelf up there, but I can't reach them.
Oh, sure, no problem. What? You're not going to sing anymore?
No way! It's too embarrassing. And that song isn't even finished anyway.
Sing a finished one.
That's too bad. I wanted to hear what happened after the library was blown away.
Hey, don't look at me like that. Okay, fine. If you insist, I'll sing just a bit more.
Oh.
Oh, how I just love to clean the library room. Just takes a flash of light, and then it all goes boom. A flash and then a big boom, suddenly the deed is done. My, what a great job I did. Who says cleaning isn't fun?
Huh. That doesn't really explain what happened with the library.
Maybe they'll build a new one.
Oh, this is so embarrassing.
Oh man. There's another one after that. We're gonna, that's the train we're going on. 1000%. Oh man.
Training on your own? You really do work hard.
Yes.
I hate to break it to you, Sylvain, but there's nobody here for you to flirt with. So there's not much reason to hang around.
There's you.
You're here, aren't you?
Right?
How ridiculous. Almost as ridiculous as your face.
Keep
You
going.
really say something like that to a handsome guy like me? I'm crushed.
Wow.
Joking aside, may I join you? I only came out here so I could train too.
Sure, just don't get in my way.
She means business.
I've been thinking about it, and I really depend on you. Maybe that's weird since I'm older than you, but still.
Hitting on me? Again? Have some dignity,
I don't think he is this time.
No, I'm being honest. I thought you'd listen. Hey, I'd like it if you didn't get too far away from me on the battlefield, okay? Just stay where I can see you.
I'll stay as long as I can. You're useless without me, after all.
Lamau.
What? No, I'm saying if there's one thing I can do on the battlefield, it's keep you safe.
Whatever helps you feel better. Stay and protect me, then. I couldn't bear it if you went off and died on me while I wasn't around.
True.
I'm pretty sure that's my line.
No, it's both your lines.
It's getting late. We'd better head out.
You're right. I'm exhausted anyway.
You haven't been practicing enough. All that time you waste chasing after women would be better spent training.
No, that improves his endurance, ma'am.
I'll train with you anytime, so just... What's that strange look for?
Well, you're going to think I'm being a jerk or hitting on you or whatever. When we're side by side like this, training, I feel, I don't know, oddly at ease.
I know what you mean. It's probably because we've been friends for so long.
That must be it. Let's never change. Friends forever?
Absolutely. No matter what happens, we'll always be friends, Sylvain.
Okay. A nice friendship scene. Ingrid and... Well, we can't do Dimitri. Oh, the Seteth one, that's what I want. We'll look at the Raph one first, because we already know what happens.
Is that Ingrid? I'd better get out of here before she scolds me again.
Better dip.
Actually, she looks kind of sad. Maybe I shouldn't run away.
I like Raph's thinking out loud.
Hey, Ingrid! Why do you look so sad?
And I love his...
Or something?
I love his being loud out loud.
it's you. No, I'm not hungry.
You're not hungry, but you're sad anyway? I don't get it. Are you sick?
No.
Then are you sure you're not hungry?
I just told you that wasn't it. It's nothing you can help with anyway.
Well, sometimes you gotta talk it out. That's what my grandpa says.
Yeah, I guess that's helpful sometimes. Are you willing to listen then?
Of course! Please, go ahead.
I've just received yet another letter from my father regarding a marriage arrangement with a noble family.
I see.
I am the only person in House Galatea capable of carrying on our family line, of passing on a crest.
Ah, I see. I see.
I've long understood that it would be expected of me to marry, of course.
I see.
I see.
Raphael, are you even listening?
I'm right there with you, but...
Did you hear that ominous sound? Was that thunder?
No, he was hungry.
Sorry. All that listening made me hungry. After hearing you out, I think you're probably just hungry too. And your troubles are sure to go away after a good meal.
I really am not hungry. But I can't say no to good food. Alright, let's just eat then. I can tell you about my struggles some other time, maybe.
Did we see their A scene? I don't think we did. Or we might have, I don't remember. Who else do you have? Seteth, right? The one we wanted to see.
Ingrid, are you familiar with the story of the King of Liberation and the 10 elites of Fodlan?
Yes, I'm familiar with it now.
They were the heroes who struck down evil with the power of the sacred weapons, protecting our land and people.
Okay.
Their strength was passed down through the ages, manifesting itself in the crests some of us are born with.
That's what you think.
Yes, the 10 elites certainly possessed great power. But does that make them worthy of worship?
I imagine you ask because they later fought amongst themselves, turning on one another, ravaging the land.
Precisely. Initially, Nemesis and the 10 elites worked together to bring peace to Fodlan. But soon their ambitions got the best of them, and they clashed, using their sacred weapons on anyone they chose, strong and weak alike. What I mean to say is, possessing strength alone does not make one worthy of respect. Rather, one should be judged by how they choose to use that strength.
Yes, I agree.
If you follow that logic, then you will see it also applies to those who are born with crests. Now think of how your father wishes to wed you to another family's fortune on the basis of your crest.
Right.
Yes? What of it?
Connect the dots.
These are purely inherited qualities. Is it not foolish to judge a person's value by some inherited fortune? That is all a crest is, really.
That's what I think too. Having a crest or not has no bearing on your worth as a person.
I understand that Count Galatea believes he has the right to manage your affairs.
But he does not.
I am certain he has his own share of problems. And I do not wish to meddle or lay blame.
But
if there is anything I should like to say to his daughter, it is this. How you live your life is up to you.
Thank you for your counsel and wisdom, Seteth. I've been thinking a lot lately about what might happen after the war. I will take some time to reflect on what lies ahead. My future.
Good. We've seen that scene before, but we haven't seen their A scene either, so we're getting there. Caspar, I hope that's Caspar and D. Catherine, Yuri, Constance. We have... Who do you have? Oh, Constance and Yuri. D and... Yeah, so D and Yuri. So 2 for Yuri. Who do you have one with? I guess Catherine, sure. And then we'll look at the 2 Yuri scenes. Which are sure to please.
Not this time!
Uh-oh.
How about this?
Too slow!
You're mine now!
I don't think that's accurate.
Not quite.
Why can't I do it?
Well...
What's wrong, Caspar? Worn out already? You said you wanted to keep going until you managed to hit me.
Oh, I'm gonna hit you. Just Just let me catch my breath.
Gaspar.
Listening to you over and over again is exhausting.
That's because you rely on sheer power. You're moving around more than you have to, and it's a waste of energy. You need to start using your head, or you'll never even land a blow.
Oh.
Well, you were taking some pretty big swings yourself, you know.
I have more experience than you. I can use my energy more efficiently.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You are the famous Thunder Catherine, after
Thunder?
all. Wait, I just realized something. I get to train with the legendary wielder of Thunderbrand.
Yes?
Why is that just occurring to you?
I guess it didn't really sink in until now. I'm training with someone I've always looked up to. You're a legend. Everyone knew about the power of Thunderbrand, even in the Empire.
Stop. I'm not nearly that impressive.
But you are. When I was younger, my friends and I would fight over who got to pretend to use Thunderbrand whenever we would play.
If they actually saw me fighting, I doubt that game would be very popular.
Oof.
I will cut down anyone, even a child, for the sake of my mission.
Okay.
On the battlefield, there is no Thunder Catherine. Only a bloodied soldier crawling in the mud, hacking desperately at her enemies.
Sure, but...
I'm not a hero. I fight only for Lady Rhea and the Goddess. What about me is admirable? Is it my deeds or my blade?
The blade. Yo. If we choose the Edelgard route, I just realized we're probably gonna have to fight like all of these people. Probably Manuela, Hanneman, Gilbert, Catherine, Shamir. Oh, I don't want to fight Shamir. Alois, and oh, that's not gonna be a fun time. Yuri, your scene times. Start with Constance.
Remember when you mentioned briefly that you'd been in conference with some nobles?
Yes.
Did the topic of conversation happen to be me?
I haven't the foggiest idea what you're talking about.
Don't be coy with me. I recently received an offer of support from Count Karen.
Yuri. You sweetheart.
Bravo. Your dream of restoring your house is that much closer now, isn't it?
We shall see. My response is on hold until I could confirm something first. You sound as befuddled as I feel. These are events you set in motion, are they not? I want only the truth from you. Lie to me and you shall be incinerated.
She does use fire
That
magic.
doesn't leave me much wiggle room, does it? All right, I'll tell you. So yeah, I might have been negotiating with some nobles. Maybe. Possibly.
You do recall that I have nothing I can offer you in return, yes?
Of course I know that. I just did what I needed to get what I wanted. Like always.
What is it that you want?
Explain.
All my life, I've known how to angle to get everything I've ever wanted. Money, social standing, the whole kit and caboodle.
Right.
See? That's how the savage mockingbird lives. Ever since I was a kid, it's how I've done things.
What does that have to do with... Wait, are you admitting to being the savage mockingbird?
And I
Yes.
find myself wanting in on this house of yours. The one you've yet to rebuild.
Ooh, how sly.
No, wait. You haven't yet answered my question about the savage.
Preened as this bird might be, his only home is a dark, wet back alley. As long as I'm me, nothing can change that. So I figured, if I could leave that home of mine and live simply as Yuri, even if only for a while, you know, I might like somewhere proper to return to. Somewhere cozy. Comfy, even. Better than House Row, where last I left from.
I'm not sure what you're insinuating here.
Marriage.
I'll get your house back for you. And I only ask for one thing as payment. Once House Nouvelle is back in good standing, I want a home there.
You mean you wish to join House Nouvelle? But
the only way to do that.
Marriage. Bingo. Quick, easy, simple.
You and I, spouses.
This was, they just jumped the gun. Usually there's like teases of marriage. Yuri was like, marriage.
You heard me. It's a fine enough trade. What's the problem?
I mentioned nothing about a problem. Where did you get that notion?
Ooh.
I've always found you very useful, though I could do with less, much less of your back talk.
I suppose Milady doesn't want a rogue for a husband. Can't handle all that is Yuri, hmm?
No, but there is a procedure to this sort of thing. How can you join my house when I have none?
What? You want to do things in order? How boring. I suppose we'll be lovers for now.
Oh my gosh.
You mock me! You mock me and I will not have it!
Me? Mock? I'm being sincere.
Are you sure?
I'd never live out another dull day with you by my side.
You are the savage mockingbird.
That is my only fear. A life spent by your side may be more taxing than I could stand.
Oh, that blushing face.
Seeing you so flustered provides endless entertainment.
Yuri, you... I love him to bits. Alright, you and D, let's see how this ends up.
All right, Yurikins. Isn't it about time you let go of this grudge?
Are you in Abyss? Is this a grudge about the play?
I'm sorry I dragged you out onto the stage, but I can't believe you're still holding it against me.
It's been 5 years.
I bear no grudge.
Then why do you get this stony look and face the other way anytime you catch a glimpse of me?
Oh, Ladybird. Truth
Lady
be
Bird.
told, when I see you, it reminds me of my own self-loathing, of my past.
Huh. I didn't know you were carrying something like that.
Oh.
You rose up from your hardships and became the lead singer for a prestigious opera, all on your own.
Right.
While I made my way through the world by licking the boots of wretched nobles, watching you on stage from the sidelines. It wasn't until recently that I felt a real sense of accomplishment in my life. But recalling that first pivotal moment when I saw you on stage, you were brilliant. You shone like nothing I'd ever seen. Whenever I see you, Lady Bird, I'm reminded of that moment. And in that moment, I had never felt so filthy and unlovable in all my life.
Oh.
That's why you don't like singing? There's got to be more to it than that.
Back then, the Imperial capital was swarming with disgusting nobles. All of them vying for your attention. For the love of the Dorothea.
That's true.
Many were willing to compromise with an inferior substitute. If they couldn't have you, perhaps someone else was capable of singing just as sweetly.
You do what you must to chase your dreams. You say it left you filthy and unlovable, but my life didn't leave me unscathed either. There's not much love left in what I do.
Wow.
There was once, of course. As a child, I lived for singing. No matter how hard times got, I always had that. I counted myself so lucky to have met Manuela and joined the opera. But the more I sang for a living, the less certain I was that I loved it anymore.
Wow.
You're a tricky one to assess. I can't tell if you're too wise or too naive for your own good. Whether or not your heart's in it now, you certainly didn't appear to hate it back then. I'd never seen you beam so brightly as you did when you helped me train for the performance.
You might be onto something. I felt genuinely happy in that moment.
You just lost your spark for singing. Nothing more. It's how I feel about it in a way. How about this? Why not join an opera that doesn't have dealings with nobles?
Fair.
That's a great idea, actually. We'll start something new together. You and me.
Whoa.
I don't know about
I was gonna
that.
say, you just dragged him into it.
The world is full of people who fell through the cracks just like us. We'll take them in whenever we can and aim to become Fodlan's premier opera company. I can't remember the last time I was this fired up. Though we'll have to table it until after the war.
Our own one-of-a-kind traveling opera. You know, that does sound fairly thrilling. I've no doubts it could help deepen our pockets.
Yuri.
Leave it to you to take all the romance out of it. But I know you're an idealist deep down.
Takes one to know one. I must say, I do enjoy seeing your mischievous side at work.
I'll take that as a compliment. I could say the same for you, too. It's exactly why I'm comfortable sharing this stream with you.
Interesting. Their own traveling opera company. Two of my favorites. Okay, that's that. We're feasting. So a quick explore. Real quick, I wanted to look at unit appearance. Hair. War or other? What's other? So that's just locks all the way down and then ponytail. Did he have a ponytail before? How do I like this look? You know, zoomed out, I wasn't super fond of it, but zoomed in, he looks more dastardly. We'll rock with that for a little bit. Do I have anything special? Freaking Nitewing. Yeah, I'm going back to being Seteth. Your goddess is back. Alright. So, seek out and subdue the thieves. Gather the requested resources. Where are the requested resources? I feel like I've had this problem before. Oh no, I think I have to just like catch them and or buy them or whatever. Whatever. Let's go. No, we're just gonna feast. That's all we need to do. I guess we could check what the tournament's offering, but... No. First we need to go... and get whatever's over here. I might do a cook together, too. See what my options there are. Nope. Stop. Yes, I would like to garden. Harvest. Give me some pale blues and some veggies. And one of those. And then we'll cultivate. I really do need to, start planning properly for... Hello. Planning properly for gardening. Because you can get some useful stuff from gardening if you play your cards right, and I have a bunch of seeds. It's Sweet Tooth Week, okay. Today is special. You two, I guess I want your scenes together. Yeah, sure, why not? Bum bum bum. Oh, they're still kind of at a loss. That's adorable. Peach Sorbet. Who else do I want to get scenes with you with? You have none with Lindhart yet. That's hilarious. Could get one more with Sylvain. We've seen most of the Ingrid ones. Felix is someone who I was curious about. But you can't do anything with that yet. You have a bunch that you can get. You know, I kind of miss, I miss Ignatz a little bit, I won't lie. I don't know why, but I miss him. I miss our boy. You two, yes. Ash and Ingrid had cute scenes. So yes, have yourself some peach sorbet. We'll do some daphne stew. Everyone loves this, let me tell you. Yeah, Hapi and Ash have a scene. I might do that like manually through Abyss. Hapi and Yuri are still at sea. Sure, I'm fine with that. And Baltus doesn't really have scenes with anyone that we have.
Wow.
So I guess I could shoot for Baltus and Constance again, but I feel like... No, Constance was... It was Constance and... someone else. Where's Baltus? Oh, Baltus actually hates the sweets. That's interesting. Constance hates that. But neither of them hate this, so that'll do.
I do?
My favorite.
And they're filled up. I guess we also have to focus on filling up everyone's gauges. You two, sure. I still need to do Caspar and D2. Bum bum bum.
This is
Bum bum bum. Oh, we can't cook anything. I'm just low on, like, fruit. Uh-oh. I guess I could go fishing. I don't know how I ran out of, like, tomatoes and stuff. Interesting. What can I cook here? And with whom? Ash. That's HP. Speed. Luck. 3 more HP. That's fine.
I love to cook. What are we making today?
We're making 3 HP.
I have a lot. Wow.
Excellent. Alright. And I can't buy the veggies. I think that's exclusively gardening.
Really now? I hope things.
Okay, well, see you later. Pretty useless. Alright. Yeah. In that case, I guess we're done early. Well, in that case, we should probably just use our time improving our stats.
Fight anyway.
So you, help me punch more. Cool. Could go fishing, that doesn't run down the timer.
Pardon me.
Guess I could talk to Baltus. Baltus would also increase my punch. Take me to Abyss. I'll talk to the old Baltus boy.
Oh, wow, thanks.
This month's gifts. I guess this is also people trying to, since they've just gotten Hulda, they're trying to up her support levels. Freaking Edelgard.
My thank you so much.
And I guess you are missing Edelgard for like a couple of battles, so her support might be tricky to get too. Hey.
If you
I clicked too fast.
If you're worried.
I have regrets. Who else is yonder these parts? Did I ever talk to you?
You have the look of someone relieved to see me. Before you ask, yes, my superior spellcraft is yours. It's your reward for waiting so patiently for me.
Would help me a
Your
lot.
quick acceptance of the truth is gratifying, but my assistance has a price. I expect you to aid me in fulfilling my dream of restoring House Nouvelle.
Yes, of course. Alright. Give me a thing. Teach me magic. Sure. Why not? We still have one more. You know what? Let's just learn some magic. Why not?
I've been kinda lonely.
It's fine. You only know riding? That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen you on a horse. What do you know?
Imperial towns, can't imagine.
Yeah, I know. Blah, blah. Yeah, give me some bow. Why not?
I'm getting...
Alright, well, in that case, let's just go. Let's keep on trucking. Now the question is... do we do this again? Take 3 more battles and just boost our people before the main battle manually, even though not everyone ate, so a shame. Alright, let's see. Freaking Flane and Seteth sitting at the head of the table. Sure, Annette. You're right, we still need to get her to do her thing. I'm furious. I can't believe, what, she had an 11% chance to not get that and she didn't get it. Foolish. That's fine, cast bar, sure. Since that, you know, 11% chance, more than I thought.
I'll get it.
We'll get your axe to as high as possible. Great. Raph. More axe. Great. Great. Cool. Alright. Constance, get your punch up.
You see,
Very nice.
there is. I shall.
Gonna get our punch to A eventually.
I could do as much.
Hopefully sooner rather than later. Baltus. Get your axe up. Yeah. Good. Great. Not bad. Hopefully the day will get you as far as you need to go. We could get you to S rank sooner, Yuri, I guess.
Thanks for the...
Or we could focus on your bow too, because you're the bow person that we use.
Go on.
Might be more useful.
Oh, thank...
Gilbert's fine. I think that's all the people we, like, use. Hapi is still level 16. Not the lowest, though. Looking at you. Oh, we're at 0 anyway. That's fine. Group task, who's there? Oh yeah, we need to get that. They need to do their thing. I'm surprised they didn't have their scene already yet. You do whatever you want. Did you just say you wanted to be a Death Knight? What? Wait. Hold on. Back up? Did I misread that? Excella's Death Knight? Was Hapi the Death Knight the entire time? I knew it. Never seen them both at the same place at the same time. Except I have.
We did well.
Yeah, you did perfect. Good job. I expect nothing less from you two.
I'll do my best with that.
Well, good. Don't care about you.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Good for you.
I'm finding my focus.
Yeah.
I like her. Nothing great. None of the people I use actively. Yeah, a lot of people did battle. Could do seminar too. Because we don't really need to do some intense battling, but... Well, first and foremost, I'm furious. Because we, like, wasted a mastered one because Annette was like, you know what would be hilarious? Not getting, oh, we have 5 of them. I'm not that mad. Don't mess up this time, Annette. Good. 11% chance that she would have goofed it up. Yes, please switch. Thank you. Yes, you guys are still struggling for X, and you guys are not 30 yet, so maybe I should battle again to get them both to 30. That might be the move. Yeah, that's the move. It's time. Oof. 6 battles, jeez. And we got one more to go. I don't actually know what this one is. Whose birthday? I didn't check. Gilbert's. Nah, give him flowers. He's fine. Here we go.
You're wrong.
Who are you, who are you talking to?
That, Glenn, I swear it. Any love I once had for my stepsister has been tossed aside. Only hatred remains. If I could tear that woman to shreds right this very moment, I would! I don't care if she's the Emperor. It's no different than killing anyone else. So I beg you, all of you, do not worry about my resolve. Please, Father, and you too, stepmother, do not gaze at me with that look in your eyes. I will bring you her head soon, and when I do, you may finally rest in peace. I know it. Yes, I know it.
Y'all see anybody right? I don't think he's talking to anybody right. Snap out of it, sir.
What do you want?
You know what I want. Came to check on you.
I see. We should make haste and prepare to move out at once. I must kill her as soon as possible.
Well, okay. We must prepare first.
We have no time to leisurely set up camp. If I must, I will go by myself.
Don't.
Pardon the interruption. We must prepare a counterattack at once. The Imperial Army has caught wind of our position. It would seem they were patrolling this place after all.
I'll just send Dimitri out there.
Imperial Army, is it? Well, well.
Okay, maybe not.
Your Highness, I ask that you please refrain from reckless behavior in battle.
No promises.
The report that the Knights of Syros have returned was accurate.
Randall.
This is going to take some effort.
Brother, I heard a rumor that there is a vicious murderer among our enemies.
Well, who knows if there's any truth to it? Though I admit we have lost some soldiers recently.
Who is she?
Whether he's among them or not, taking on the Knights of Syros is extremely dangerous. You're not ready for the front lines, Fleisch. Stay in the back and support us from there. Understood?
No,
Fleisch.
I want to stay with you. I have to...
I need you to understand, Fleisch. I will come back, I promise.
Okay.
Fine. I trust you, brother. Please, be safe.
All units, prepare to attack!
Well, I think he needs to not make promises he can't keep. Thank goodness. Now. Before we head out to... Oh yeah, good on you. Great. I'm glad we got those for you. As I was... Okay, great, yes, 6 trade secrets. Alright, as I was saying, before we walk out there real quick, you're gonna have you snatch this. Swear, 8% chance that it does not go my way. Good. I just have to... Before, I was taking it for granted last time. That was the first time that it was a massive percentage and we missed out on it. And you... also go ahead and take a... No, that's 87%. And he still got it. Thank you, Raph.
Yeah!
Yeah! Cool. Those are the only two that I wanted to get. I need to get Baltus back up. I didn't bring Baltus onto any of those 6 fights. And he's a certified member of the Punch Club. When I was fighting, I was training up Constance. Because I guess she could be she's kind of a certified member of the Punch Club. She just can't use her gauntlets yet. She can't use her aura gauntlets. Because she needs to be like A rank in gauntlet. But she's close. I'm gonna probably put Baltus back in. Alois is getting there. His levels are getting there. We could honestly make Gilbert a member of the Punch Club too. But for right now, we don't have to worry about that. For right now, all we gotta worry about is the mission. The mission at hand, protecting Garreg Mach. From Randolph, who I should have fight Caspar.
At the monastery at Garreg Mach, the Kingdom Army proceeds to bolster its forces, but the Empire is already one step ahead. An Imperial vanguard, led by General Randolph, has deduced the location of the Kingdom Army and now advances with the aim of toppling Garreg Mach for a second time.
For a second time? You're going at it just with some small troops? I don't know if that's the best idea.
My, thank you so much.
The only reason you won the last time is because I fell into a hole for 5 years.
I am grateful.
I am grateful, all I Scythia.
I have gratitude.
Oh, Petra. Yo, I recruited all of the top 4.
Thanks so
much.
And by recruited, I mean Lysithy was in my class, but I recruited all of the top 4 in the Golden Deer route. Good to know that everyone shares a similar taste. The Delusional Prince. Uh-oh. Don't like the name of that. Let's look at the map first. Look at our win conditions. Kill everybody. So we gotta defend, which is gonna be a pain, so don't let anybody through. And defeat everyone. Alright, well, who's on this side? Oh, that's a good trio right there. That is well defended over here. You. Alois is here. No, you're not supposed to be here, buddy. That means we can bring 11 troops, doesn't it? In that case, Baltus can probably come. Get a little XP. And... you have D, you have Gilbert. You should really have Gilbert, but it's whatever. Actually, you'll be getting plenty of kills. You take, Alois. I'm sorry, you what? Oh, because we have 3 assigned. Ash, you don't need that. Where's Ash? Get out of here. You take Alois. There we go. Marketplace, make sure... Replenish all, yes. I also want to hire, because some of our folks don't have any, like Ingrid, who could snatch one real quick.
Is that the one?
And I think she's the only one. Yeah, everyone else is good.
Come back.
Support, map, units, map. No, I think we're good because Baltus is right there. I guess you should be here instead. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Save. Let's just go for it. Just have a good old fight. Just fight night.
The Knights of Seros are a powerful enemy, but we have more soldiers.
We'll take them
down all at once.
I don't know if that's
there are more enemies than expected. Attacking with fire would prove most useful here.
Okay.
Report. The enemy has entered the periphery of Garreg Mach.
That's not Gatekeeper.
We reach the interior, we won't be able to protect the monastery. Drive them back.
Okay, so kill every last one of them. Got it. That is more than that is usually what this game is about. Good. And you get 4 hits. Very nice. And let's turn this back on real quick.
I'm your girl.
Let's send Raph in first. See if he can beat this person to oblivion. Sure can.
Should have seen that coming.
You can attack from... oh, you'll be attacking the freaking barricade. No. I've made that mistake one too many times.
I'll cut through.
I'm fine with that, but for right now, it looks like...
I'm in.
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Ready when you are.
I do just want you guys to draw some fire.
What's the plan?
Right now, everyone's attacking Prince Pretty, which is okay, really. Felix is over there by himself, though. I don't really like that. You can wait there. It's only 2 people attacking Prince Pretty right now. He can withstand that. If we move you forward, you would attack with 1 extra, just drawing. So you can attack. Gosh darn it, it's the freaking barricade.
Put me in there.
Honestly, I think I'm fine with that as the first turn. Oh, you have one of those. Dope. You're coming in Felix, and Felix is a god, so you're gonna get god. You're coming to Felix, but Felix is a god, so you're gonna get god. Part 2. You're coming at Dimitri, and Dimitri's just been crit hitting left and right, so yeah. Oh, you actually gotta hit him, and Dimitri didn't get a crit. We're gonna have to involve this. Who is not my most used person right now, but he's okay. Raphael missed. Yeah, this seems like it's still gonna be a cakewalk. Oh, thank goodness. I was like, aren't we supposed to have, like, reinforcements on our side?
It is our duty to guide these soldiers to their destination. Stay alert. An attack may come at any time.
Okay. Gotcha. We'll just, we'll guide them, that's fine. So we gotta guide them to that spot. I also need to not skip their dialogue.
It won't be in vain.
Now that I know what everyone's dealing with, I'm not super duper worried, so...
You haven't earned much.
Should have let our boy here do that. Healing focus yourself. Alright, I guess. I feel like that's a waste.
The eternal flames.
Oh my gosh. You can come over here and do this.
Attack at your own risk.
Attack at your own risk. You shouldn't die to this, right? I was gonna say you'll take damage, but Armor Slayer, you'll hit twice, you'll get hit for 21, but it's only a 16% chance, so go for it. And you crit it. What a legend. Yuri, you just, every time I think I'm worrying, I don't need to worry. Fading? Oh, on the freaking barricade. I'm like, who are you attacking? These freaking barricades, I swear. Fire? She would probably get hit, but for how much, probably not enough for me to be terrified. Maybe because she got a hit in there, but you know what? You come on through here, you finish the job.
My duty is your death.
You wait there, and we'll see what happens. Alright, they have winged boys. Ingrid's gonna not get hit. Very nice, proud of her. Sylvain is going to not KO that person, but still do pretty good work. Okay, so... yeah, I guess everyone's just moving forward then. Felix, put you in a little bit of a thicket. We're gonna have you come over here and attack that person, because you won't hit.
I was just stronger.
I'm gonna have you come over here and attack. Solely for the experience.
Imagine being defeated by me.
Imagine being defeated by me. What a taunt. Okay, that would cause a whole lot of ruckus, and I don't think we're about that life yet. So right now Ingrid's a target, so we can put her here, so she's even less likely to get hit. Prince Pretty, you just walk forward. Yurikins, you walk there. Now, you lot. You do have to protect this soul. Oh, never mind. They'll be okay. And we have Annette and Nitewing here, just in case we need to heal up. Yep, 24% chance. Beautiful. Go ahead, fly away. Oh, you didn't fly away. You're doomed. You've doomed yourself. And you attacked Yuri? He just demolished you. That's the power. Uh-oh.
Nice try.
Nice try. I like how all of these things are missing, but then me with that 81% chance to pass that exam for Annette. Missed it. I'm gonna be salty about that for the entire rest of the game.
You knew the odds.
Wasted a Master Seal. You're attacking the... And they missed. Oh, they've doomed themselves. They do keep infinitely spawning these horses, though. Wait. Wait. Wait there. Now who else? You hit the short spear.
All talk.
Clear the way. And everyone else can start going through the shrubbery. $31, $30, $31. So you actually need it the most. So yeah, you do your thing.
It is done. Onward.
Good. I was gonna say if they get that hit on with the 45% chance, then you know what? It just wasn't meant to be. You draw them in. And you rally... I don't remember what your rally is. Oh, it's magic? That's not a great rally. You didn't have yourself a vulnerary. Now... Yes, I'm fine with that. And in a thicket, I'm fine with that too. We'll still use Sylvain. Ugh. They're all going for Ingrid. You can attack from a diagonal. It's just unlikely they'll hit you, so I am okay with doing this. Also, they don't really hit for that much. Those two fly in. Oh no, a big old rock. Oh wow, that hurt. I was gonna be like, oh no, a big old rock. Raph gets attacked by a horse. Raph punches the horse out of the sky.
That's another one.
That is just how the story goes. Sylvain gets attacked by magic, but it misses. Oh, those are magic people. Still a 50-50 shot, and he got the off chance on both of them. Good on you, boy. Now there's a 21% chance. I was gonna say if that hits, I'll be furious. Good on you. Sylvain's moving on up. And he's drawing all the fire and dodging every attack. Masters built for Grappler. Good. That's my boy. There's actually a lot of peeps over here. Now... Yeah, go ahead and hit that. Why not?
It had to be done.
It did have to be done. Take that person out.
Should have seen that coming.
Well, they'll get there, so... I guess you all start coming this way. You can attack. Who? Oh. Yeah, go and do that.
Going to plan.
Everything's going according to plan, apparently. I'm here for that. Alright, so there's a ton of people here. Sure. I actually don't like that, especially if he hits. He did hit. Not the biggest fan of how that played out. In fact, we'll do that.
I'll comply.
You're in the thicket.
I'll cut through.
You can wait there.
What's the plan?
I do wholly believe in the power of the bushes.
Let's finish this.
And he gets the crit.
Stronger.
Ooh, the Brave Lance, actually. Hold on. You don't use the lances a bunch, but... But, you know, it's nice to have. Defensive terrain for all except for flyers, so that's not going to be of much use to her. So we'll put her here.
Sunshine.
Drop a heal there, and then move these three. That's a lot of experience. I didn't even notice it was there. Who can you attack? Oh, Bo. Bo's not gonna do like anything to that man's. Wait.
Put me in there.
20% of that. And you chill here. And I can go over there. So we'll see what happens. And this this Mach over here. Oh, you still have the magic equipped. Oh, Gilbert's took. I've never seen the defense one take action.
Predictable.
That's awesome. That's really neat. Okay, cool. I'm just expecting a whole bunch of dodges. Because of where everyone's standing. Alright, well that hurt. That did too. That did too, you hit. Oh, it's a magic bow, uh-oh. And two more came. Okay, well this... There we go.
Fire attack is ready. Now, to draw the enemy's attention.
I think we have their
units,
attention.
And you still can't defeat us. The Empire's generals are not as formidable as I'd heard.
Oof.
Quiet! Don't think you'll get away with mocking me.
Oh, I remember now. We did destroy this
Make sure
person.
they never
Uh-oh.
speak again.
Wait, what are y'all... Oh. Oh, right. They're gonna do the thing. I remember this wholly now.
A fire attack. The damage is too great. We can't fight anymore. All units retreat. I'll take on our pursuers.
Chase them down. Leave none standing. Eliminate them before they can regroup.
This fire hurts us too, right? Well, first of all, we will be getting rid of these two magic users.
You fought well.
The Armor Slayer on you has a 9% chance to hit.
I will not die here.
So we're just gonna have you use a nice healing focus, right? Sounds good to me. probably this one. I guess if I would have done the other one, she wouldn't have taken any damage. Oh well.
What's my strategy?
Get these training gauntlets back on. Ah, 28% chance. Out of 4 hits, you'll hit 1 crit.
Watch and learn.
There's 1. I was gonna say, it's 4 hits, one of them's gonna be a crit.
Not bad at all.
Let's do this and make sure that you can't move again. Because that way she doesn't get attacked. I think that was the right call.
I'm your girl.
Leave it to me.
Okay, now... Steel Gauntlet, sure. Okay, of course he crits. From what I understand, they can't move on the next turn. So... at the very least, you're gonna heal up to full. Good. Yeah. 40% chance and it's still hit. That's not... I'm not mad about that. Yeah, we still do take damage. Which sucks. I was gonna say, this is my fire. So, Dimitri, my boy, you're gonna take... okay. Yeah, sure, go for it.
See you in the eternal flames.
It was for the kill. Because Constance was in a tight spot.
What's the plan?
You'll be out of the fire, which is nice.
Don't bother.
You will be hurt though. Sure. $50-50 shot, sure. Good. And you get the crit. Okay. I was trying to see if we could... You know what you can do? You can come over here and you can assist our boy. Just to make sure he doesn't perish. And you block them out. Would you die? You would. Unless Raph can knock it over there. That is a shame. By magic units. Don't mind if I do. Wait, what? Cannot be used or mounted by magic units. Yikes. Completely misread that. What's your range? We can just move her out of range. That's one of the things that cannot be mounted by... Yep. I'm sorry, this one can be? Be gone. 61% chance to hit, and it hit. Proud. So what we are going to do is combat healing focus, actually. Because they're all going to attack him head on. We're gonna use Felix over here to take out one of them. Or none of them. Caspar, are you the better puncher now? No, Felix still is. And I believe in Felix to get a crit. 11% chance, 4 hits, and his crest. There you go.
Next.
Never forget. And he's getting D all the way up there. To the 30 that we needed. You cannot go over there. I think it might just be best for you to take out this person. Yeah.
Attack at your own risk.
Easy experience. Magic bow, which is nice. So you're gonna attack Balthus, and Balthus gets the crit. Overkill on someone with 1 HP, but you know, do what you do. Ingrid's getting no real damage done on them, but battalion up, that's nice. Raph is getting hit kinda heavy. I also need to bring Caspar up. Because he's the person who I want the dialogue for. Worth it. Totally worth it. I was like, and if it misses, it's totally worth it. Gilbert's 29, nice. We can get Gilbert at 30.
Just be careful.
I'm gonna say, you should be able to take out this person. Oh, he has that,
Sorry, it's gonna be like this.
I gave him that crest, I forgot. I don't even remember what crest that is. But he's got it. Alright, so that's 4 hits, as opposed to the 1 that would take me out, so... What you're gonna do instead is come on right here, do what I like to call my favorite thing in this game, the favorite thing of the Punch Club, that's healing focus. We're going to let you do you. Yeah, you start with that, mans. Very nice. You can come over here to this neutral planes. Take him out. Take out Felix. Never had any doubt.
One to remember.
Just assume that you did it. Goddess Ring, which does what exactly? Restores HP every turn. Get rid of the rusted gauntlets. Go ahead. Draw him in over this way. Oh, I didn't even see this guy over here. That's hilarious. Sure. He only has a 21% chance to hit. Very good. Now.
A total loss. But we can't just return home like this.
Professor, get down!
What? Okay. I get that. Oh.
For my house, for justice, I will not be defeated!
I mean, that's fine. Raph is in the bushes, but once again, we do want Caspar to get this KO, so... Healing focus. Move you out of range. Move you over here to help draw him closer to Caspar. And you are in range now. Very nice. We don't. Caspar doesn't need to get the KO. He just needs to get a hit in to get the dialogue. But I mean, if he can get the KO, then he can get the KO. So go for it.
You must be Randolph.
My uncle.
Caspar? Yes, indeed. So I see you have chosen to oppose the Empire.
And you have chosen death.
If so, be warned that I won't hesitate. I'll strike you down even if we're of the same house.
Likewise,
You
friend.
took the words right out of my mouth.
My boy.
Don't try and stop me.
And with the crit. Style on him, Caspar. Style on him.
No, this can't end here.
Bye, Uncle Randolph. Bye, Randy. Randy, toodaloo. Randy, bye-bye.
Stepped in that one.
Well, yeah, you know.
Capture him.
A terrible battle. Yet Garreg Mach still stands. Your Highness?
Oh, capture him, don't murder him. Okay. That's fine. I was all on the punch train, but you know, it is what it is. Killed everybody else. Does that mean we actually get to talk with Randolph? We actually have dialogue? Did he have dialogue last time?
I have family waiting for me. Please, I can't die here. A beast of your depravity prattling on about family? How amusing.
I was gonna say you were asking for mercy of the wrong folk.
As though you could understand such a thing as love? You heartless monster!
Uh-oh.
You are a monster too, General. You have just yet to realize it. A monster who thinks he's a man.
Despicable.
As a general, you must have killed countless souls without a shred of mercy.
Yeah?
Do you still remember the sound of them begging, just as you're begging now?
He's probably
Or now
right.
that your life is at its end, will you hold to the lie that your hands are not stained red with blood?
Oh.
This is war. I did what I had to for the Empire, for the people, for my family. So, you are piling up corpses for the people and your family. And I am doing the same for the salvation of the dead.
My gosh.
After all is said and done, we are both murderers, both stained, both monsters.
Oh my
You're
gosh. No, he's...
Am I?
correct.
I can smell the rotting flesh upon your hands even now, General. Enough! That's enough! I won't kill you right away, my fellow monster. Unless you object to watching your friends die. One by one. If so, I will do you the service of removing your eyes first.
Dimitri?
Please! Please! Forgive me.
Did Nitewing do that? Or was it Dimitri?
What is the meaning of this?
It was Nitewing. Mr. Dimitri I once knew.
The Dimitri you once knew is dead. All that remains is the repulsive, blood-stained monster you see before you. If you do not approve of what I have become, then kill me. If you insist that you cannot, then I will continue to use you and your friends until the flesh falls from your bones.
Yo, this is way more intense than the Golden Deer. It was just fun times and sweet rides with the Golden Deer, and then this one is just like, I will use you and your friend until the flesh falls from your bones.
But we remain divided on our next course of action. I anticipate a second and third wave of attack. With our current forces, we'll have our hands full just defending.
Oh, that wasn't too bad, really.
It's a miracle we managed to repel the Imperial Army with the few units and resources we do have.
We should probably contact Rodrigue right away to request backup.
Ah, very true. I missed him.
Rodrigue is in a difficult position, as he has suffered invasions by the Dukedom.
The Dukedom?
There are troops who share in our cause, gathering in the heart of Fraldaria's territory. If we can arrange for them to join us, our forces will grow considerably.
Fraldarius. So, Rodrigue is still alive, is he?
That is correct. We met 5 years ago.
So you did.
I wonder what my old man will say when he sees you now. That spectacle alone will be worth the trip.
Oh my gosh, Felix. Still a little bit of old Felix left in matured Felix.
I've already sent word with our fastest messenger, informing Rodrigue that His Highness is alive. But we would do well to send another, in case anything happens to the first. With the current state of things, we'll be completely helpless without his support.
Fair.
Your Highness, May I ask what your next plan of attack is?
My plan is the same as my old plan. Kill Edelgard.
Should we dispatch our troops to the kingdom capital or to the imperial capital?
My plan is the same plan as it is every night, Pinky. Kill Edelgard.
We will take the imperial capital. There, I will kill her.
One-track
End the
mind.
war and chase away the lingering regrets of the dead. Nothing could be more to the point.
That may be true, but don't forget that your people need our help right now.
Your Highness, I hate them too. But the citizens of Ferdiad have long awaited your return.
Just give it up already. Wasting time thinking about stuff like that will only dull your blade.
Defeating Edelgard would put an end to the war. That would benefit the kingdom as well.
Ash is like, well, he's not wrong.
We still need to look for Lady Rhea.
Oh, right.
So I agree that we should get to Enbar as fast as possible.
Forgot about Rhea, if I'm being completely honest.
You decide, we shall follow.
Oh. Interesting. I think this is probably best for our boy. Let's take back. Let's save the people.
With leading the church. One would think the logical step is to march to Enbar.
There are no logical
Lady
steps.
Rhea is being held prisoner in the Empire. We don't have time to waste taking back Ferdiad. Can you deny it?
Nitewing's like, gosh darn it. He's
Either
making a good
way,
point.
We are in need of numbers. It is essential that we secure backup.
Well, I mean, you guys heard my decision, so we're going to take back Ferdiad. That's what I said. We're going to save the people, then Rhea. Rhea will want us to save the people first.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Pegasus Moon. Valley of Torment.
Oh, I remember that name. Place I don't want to go back to, but it seems like we're going back.
Having repelled the Imperial Vanguard, the kingdom must now supplement its meager forces. And so it requests reinforcements from Rodrigue, who is busy resisting Cornelia's army in Fraldarius territory.
Fraldarius. The danger zone and the danger radius. I do love that. I don't use it often enough. I just use the, yeah, that one. The ZR button. The right trigger. And my batteries lasted this whole time. That's interesting. What is this? What is going on?
You made it.
Yes, of course. I always do.
We received a reply from my father. You should read it too.
Sure.
Gilbert has filled me in on the details. He tells me you are in immediate need of additional troops.
Yes, yes.
I would like to say that I will gather reinforcements and send them to the monastery at once.
But?
However, I cannot afford to leave the front lines for that long. Would you be willing to meet us south of Fraldarius territory in Aelel, the Valley of Torment?
This sounds familiar.
Aelel is halfway between the monastery and our territory. There, I will deliver the soldiers you require.
Okay. The Valley of Torment.
Aelel lies on the border between Kingdom territory and Alliance territory. Humans dare not approach that place.
He's right. In Aelel, we can meet up with them without our enemy ever finding out.
Oh, look at you
Once my old man
reasoning.
delivers his soldiers to us, then our war against the Empire can finally begin.
The path ahead will be a difficult one, Your Highness. Deadly, in all likelihood.
I'm already
True.
dead.
But what's the point in wavering now?
Fair.
Father, stepmother, Glenn, and even Dedu. I am certain this will bring them great joy.
Oh,
I know
Dedu.
if I can just offer them Edelgard's head. I just know it.
Okay. We'll get you there.
The Valley of Torment.
Yes? What about... I know. That's still so odd. I think that happened last time, too. It's like I know the name of it. Oh, Hapi. Oh, it's Hapi's AC. Okay. We can have a bunch of supports to view, I'm sure.
I've been meaning to speak with you.
Sure. What about?
I heard that you've been telling people not to worry so much about my condition.
Yeah.
Is that a fact?
I might have mentioned it. Maybe.
No need to be coy. Thanks for doing that. But I do have one minor concern.
Which
You
is?
said that I haven't sighed in 5 years? What the heck is that about? Everyone's calling me half-decade Hapi.
That's a good
First of all,
nickname.
terrible nickname.
Whoa.
Second of all, you weren't even here. Did you just make that up?
Maybe. Maybe.
Seriously? You think that's okay?
Yes.
That's so frustrating. I'm fighting the urge to sigh right now.
I thought I was helping.
Well, the nickname's bogus. I have absolutely sighed in the last 5 years.
Wow.
Wouldn't believe what a hassle it was. Monsters rampaging willy-nilly through Abyss.
Fun
Thanks
times.
to some help from the people underground, no one got hurt. But it was a close call.
That's one
Maybe If
time.
you had been there, it wouldn't have been so much trouble.
Me?
Yes, you. You've got the Sword of the Creator. That thing can chop through monsters like nothing.
Yo, I don't know where that thing is. It's in the convoy somewhere. Is that all?
Are you fishing for compliments now?
Yes.
Fine. You're a good leader. You watch out for all of us.
And?
When the rest of the world turns and hides from me, I know you've got my back.
And? That's true.
You make me feel safe. Like I can be myself.
You can.
Like I don't have to worry so much about keeping my emotions in check. I felt pretty sad all that time you were gone.
All those 5 years.
Could have left Garreg Mach altogether. But then I started thinking, you might still be alive after all.
Oh, this is the B scene that was locked for a long time for some reason.
So I went looking for you. Back to where you'd fallen and all.
You went back to the spot? Oh man, I actually, wow, Happy.
Oh, forget I said anything. Look at me getting all mushy and sincere.
It's okay.
How embarrassing. Let's just go back to earlier when I was giving you a hard time.
No. This, I like this. Don't be embarrassed.
Hey, I can feel embarrassed if I want to. I can feel however I want to feel.
You're right.
Whoa. Did I really just say that?
You did.
I think that's enough vulnerability for one day. I'll see you around.
Okay, later, Happy. Oh, that was the, yeah, okay. I'm fine with that. That was cute. And I think that's the only Nitewing scene that it's Hanneman's birthday. I'll just give that man some flowers. Okay. That's that. And we do have supports. And we do have a chunk. But this has been a good, chunky episode. So we'll start with these next time. They're all supports. Oh, we have the Felix D support. Oh, we don't even get to see the do Felix advancing supports. Oh my gosh. Yo, this is some trash. I was looking forward to them starting to get along, but here we are. I feel robbed, but that's fine. You have the support with Gilbert, that's good. You have the one with Ash. You have the one with Felix, right? But you have a couple. Alois. Okay. Yeah, we'll start that next time. Start off with a nice chunk of supports. Oh, I'm looking forward to this one. Something to look forward to next Monday in the Year of the Horizon. Toon Link Dave, the United States Aviator, taking off. Stay classy. I'm going to save. Because I remember I didn't save it once and I just had to sit through the like dialogue bits again. And then I was like, oh, I can just skip past them, can't I? Stay classy. Toodaloo. Flight crew. Thanks for watching.